थका मैं हारा मैं गया छोड़ दे अपना सब कुछ मैं बदला पर बदला ना भेस अपना लोग मांगे व्यूज मैं करूँ ड्रीम चेज अपना भूल जाऊं कुछ भी पर भूलूंगा ना फेस अपना खेलू स्पोर्ट्स भरोसा ना मौत पे खुद ही लगाई मरम मेरी लगी चोट पे बड़ा था स्ट्रीमर और लोग सारे डोबते हेटर आए चैट में तेरा भाई फिर भी टॉप पे साथ चले मेरे वो रिश्ते गहरे बदल गए खास वाले साथ और यारे गहरे बदल गए दो है फेस वो आते कर शफल रे जब पाया मैं टॉप पे तो सबके चेहरे बदल गए बदले थे ढंग उनके बदले अंदाज बोलते हैं वो दे दो एक और बस चांस बदली सी लग रही थी उनकी आवाज और आंखों में दिख रहे थे उनके सब राज ड्रीम करे वो सब मेरे है पास वो भूल गए गेम मेरी मेरे सब साज इतने ही सालों से किया बर्दाश्त अब माफी उन सबको जो मुझसे नाराज मेहनत है जारी चाहे दिन हो या रात अब तेरे से ज्यादा मेरी है बात वो चलते हैं चाल मैं देता हूँ मात वो घूम रहे गोल गोल बना रहे हैं आर्ट सोचू ना ज्यादा ऊपर बैठा है रब सीधा है रास्ता मैं रुक रहा नहीं अब so much problems तो मैं भी हूँ टफ ना काउंटर हुई मेरी फिर भी 10K प्लस अब फैन मेड वीडियोस भेजते हैं लोग वो कर रहे हैं अपनी मैं खुद की कर जॉब डे बाय डे लोग जल रहे हैं बहुत पर उनकी नहीं गलती मैं बचपन से होट लाइफ बहुत टफ लोग चाहते आसान खुद से कुछ करना नहीं कर दो एहसान इन्हीं सब बातों से हुआ परेशान तभी चलूं मैं आगे पीछे मेरे निशान 1 by 1 मैंने पूरे की ड्रीम सुबह करूँ जॉब तभी रेगुलर है स्ट्रीम कॉल मी ए लेजेंड कॉल मी सुप्रीम वन मैन आर्मी मैं खुद ही हूँ टीम लक पे डिपेंड नहीं मेरा फ्यूचर मेरे हाथ में खुद ही कमाए व्यूज गया नहीं था चाटने दिन में करूँ जॉब और स्ट्रीम करूँ रात में और आएंगे गाने क्योंकि गैवी मेरे साथ में काम मेरा प्राइसलेस को लगता नहीं दाम प्राइम हूँ मैं खुद ना बंदा हूँ आम सोते थे तुम जब मैं करता था काम मेरा तभी आ जाए देख लेजेंड्स में नाम
What up everyone? Welcome to the main event. Welcome to PasKaLL's BGMI tournament. Let's go guys. Right now we're going to have 20 teams face off in 3 maps. The team with the highest points is going to secure the first place. Kills के लिए भी points मिलता है, position के लिए भी points मिलते हैं. So let's see how it goes. Chat, तुम लोग बताओ यार, who do y'all think is going to come out on top? Who do y'all think is going to be the team that is victorious? And guys, chat, I cannot talk to y'all much. मैं अभी से ही बोल रहा हूँ because there is a delay on the stream of 3 minutes, 3 full minutes, ताकि कोई ऐसा बंदा ना हो जो आके stream स्नाइप करे या जो आके कुछ भी करे. So that's about it. That's about it. I'm just going to go and complete a little छोटू मोटू सा settings. Just give me 2 minutes guys and we will be back in action. Alright guys, we are here. The match is all set. I mean the stage is all set. The match is prepping up. Just gonna go and put one post in public chat ताकि लोगों को पता लग जाए कि we're live with the finals, the main event. We're live guys. I want people to know this. Alright guys, we are back here. Just gonna chill, just gonna relax. The first game is all set to kick off very soon. Teams are already joining. We have team number 19 already ready, packed practice team legends, including Smarty, RR69, Papa, and Ronnie. Moving forward, just going to just casually browse through the teams. 9 players out of 100. धीरे धीरे सब join करेंगे. It's completely fine. We're going to look into some great PUBG action. There are multiple teams to look out for. There's Volt out here who have been performing well in tournaments recently. There's going to be at the number 1 slot called Team 4DM, who have literally won both the consecutive games yesterday. They have come out on top, taking 2 chicken dinners in a row, taking some amazing kills. So यहाँ पे Team DM is one team to really watch out for in terms of a threat, कि ये team ना आए and ये team victory ना लेके जाए. There's also multiple teams. There are Jorders, there are the Striking Legends. There is also Team Donut. Wait, no, that team name is not Team Donut. I know, guys. Donut is carrying that team, but that team name is not Team Donut. That team name is Team Okat, featuring Dominic, Fever, Donut, Asuna, Honey, and Nandu. It's going to be a lot of action-packed game, and people are just joining in. 17 people have already joined in. The slot limit is going to reach probably 80 players. It's not going to be a complete 100-man pack right now. So we're going to see who comes out on top. Who is going to finally be the winner of this match? Time will tell, and we're just going to wait. We're just going to wait and watch to see as and when people come in. Team Orkat is almost ready. I think Dominic Favor is going to secure the last slot, or it might be Asuna, but I think Asuna was already back. Asuna is already in a game right now in the sense of a tournament of Valorant. So I think that's why we don't have Asuna out here. Otherwise, I think Asuna would be a part of the main lineup. Insane and Yeti are waiting for their team to arrive. AV is already ready. He's like, bhai, I don't need Evil, I don't need Furies, I don't need all these players. One-man army, I'm going to go in and try to get as much as possible. Today, there will be a total of 3 matches. First match, a Wrangle. Second match, Miramar. And third match, a Wrangle once again to decide who is going to be the champion of PasKaLL's BGMI event. The prize pools वो पोस्ट पे पता लग जाएगा तुम लोग को. It's already there, the prize pool. The first place is $1,000, and also the team with the most kills, वो टीम का टॉप फ्रैगर को मिलेगा एक रॉयल पास. एंड गाइज जो भी आएंगे चैट में इवेंचुअली, मुझे पता है लोग आएंगे कि व्हेन विल यू डू आरपी कब होएगा. यहाँ पे होंगे 3 पबजी के मैचेस पे. उसके बाद आधा घंटा का काम होएगा इन रिलेशन टू द टूर्नामेंट. आफ्टर दैट आई विल स्टार्ट अ फ्रेश स्ट्रीम एंड गो लाइव विद सम GTA 5 आरपी एज वेल. तो टेंशन मत लो गाइज, आरपी भी होएगा. एंड जो भी आया है, डोंट फॉरगेट टू लाइक, डोंट फॉरगेट टू सब्सक्राइब. मेरा डिस्कॉर्ड अगर ज्वाइन कर सकते हो तो ज्वाइन कर ले. इट विल रियली बी अप्रिशिएटेड. एंड ऑल्सो ये याद रखना कि ऑल द फीडबैक ऑन माई कास्टिंग विल बी हेल्पफुल फॉर मी टू इम्प्रूव. बिकॉज यार मैं कास्टिंग नहीं करता हूँ, मैं पबजी बहुत कम खेलता हूँ, मुझे पता नहीं पबजी में कॉलर्स क्या होते हैं, कब कौन सा पॉइंट पे क्या कवर अप करना चाहिए. तो उस हिसाब से मेरा लाइक नॉलेज इन अ वे कम है. तो बिकॉज ऑफ दैट थोड़ा भाई हक देता हूँ. तो यार alright, we have Team 8 out here. That is Team H4, featuring Hardcore, Harry, Hitesh and Harshal, who currently are all set to go live, all set to take on match 1. In the meanwhile, teams are just joining up, teams are just waiting, trying to get set to probably win the tournament. Team 12, that is Team Okat, are also ready with their lineup. They're all set in their slot of team number 12. We have Team 18, that is Brown Mafia, which has insane Terror, Yeti, and Royal. This team is also totally set. Team 16 have also loaded up. Team MP. Team MP is Masala Point's team. Their team had some good performances in the previous group stages as well. Now going towards the main event, let's see if they will be able to capitalize and actually reach out on top. Naked Esports featuring Nitro, Pain, Caroline, and Toxic. Just gotta check out all the teams, all their players, because it's important to do that. It's really important to do that. Be very honest. Team 4 is JSRX. Optimus, Jazz, Polar Bear, and Dangerous are all set as Team 4, as JSRX is already. Team 3 means Regasis, Mysterio, Phantom +1, who just left the lobby, but he will be back. That's not an issue. And we have the stars of today, the team to be the most feared, Team D4DM, featuring Hola, YouTube God, Joker, as well as Romeo. They have won literally in the group stage. They literally flawless victories. 4-4 alive, taking the chicken dinner, getting majority of the kills. They have performed really well. Team 6, Chaos, featuring Clutch, Beautiful Boy, Junkyard. I think this player is in the wrong slot. He's of Team Leo. कोई बात नहीं, bro. Just teams are all set, man. Teams are getting ready. Teams are getting ready to go ahead and continue to play. Alright, just gonna update the sheet on my out here so that things get easier for me when checking data, you know. Team Legends are also ready. Amy Wizard gotten. Amy team ready. Team 7 is Viper, HX, Kunal, Hasir, Sahil, Insane, Hasir, Kunal. That Team 7 is also all ready. We have Team 6 is here, Chaos Mario, Chaos Junkyard, and Beautiful Boy. Majority of the teams are ready. Let's go check out what's happening on Team 2. Team 2 is still getting ready. Team 3 has to still figure out the one more player. Team 9 are all set. Carlo, just gonna check all the teams, guys. So I'm apologize for just looking at my monitor so dazed out, because I'm just checking all the teams and the players as well. Alright, let's see. Team Leo is all set. Team has been verified. Alright guys, teams have been verified. If one more player does not join in the Team 17 slot, they will have to unfortunately forfeit this match. But they have got a player, I think. Yep, the team is also verified. That means all the teams in this match are completely verified. Whenever the game has now begun, guys, let's go. Alright guys, welcome to PasKaLL's BGMI tournament. This is the first game of the main event. The main event where people are battling it out for a prize pool as well as a royal pass. As of now, everyone is roaming around near the plane, chilling, connecting to the game. It will be a total of around 78 to 79 players if I'm not wrong. Total 20 teams, of which the team with the most points, of course, is going to win. The team with the most points after 3 matches is going to win. Who do you all think is going to win? Chat, it's all up to you. There's a delay on this stream, and guys, माफ़ी चाहता हूँ, मैं ज़्यादा इंग्लिश में कास्ट करूँगा, कम हिंदी में कास्ट करूँगा, because you also know कि कल का स्ट्रीम देख के कि मेरा इंग्लिश कास्टिंग थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा अच्छा है in a way. I'm just going to watch the plane fly, open up the map, and see. It's George Pol all the way to Novo. There's going to be battles all around. It's flying over the George Pol area. It's flying over Pochinki. It is also flying over Novo. Very, very hot drops. Let's see what teams choose to do. Let's see where the teams actually plan to go in this matchup. The plane is continues to fly across. Teams have jumped. Some going to George Pole, some going around the area. We will come to know where they actually land really soon. But the plane is still traveling slowly but surely. We're going to go into the map. Team 2 has landed, taken on George Pole. That's Team Clutch. Gonna go and open the map up, see what's happening. There's one team that's close to them. That is Team BM on the left side of George Pole, in the apartments itself, in the city area. Teams are just flying around, going into shooting range, going into apps, some on the crates. There might be some action, honestly, at George Pole. But here, we can see multiple teams. Some making their way towards Novo, some going towards military, and some going towards Milta. We have JSR Carlo in the meanwhile just heading towards towards the Novo area. Insane unfortunately picks up 2 shotguns straight up. And I think Pochinki is for Jord alone. Currently I don't see teams that close to each other as they should be. There might be some battles happening out here, I want to see what Carlo is doing. Carlo is AFK dropping. He's acting like a bot. But in the meanwhile, we have 2 teams really close to each other. It's Team 4 as well as Team Team TSL, that is Team 3. Volt has already initiated the game by picking off 1 knockdown and getting a kill starting on the scoreboard. Nuke Wizard takes down 1, takes down Carlo. There are continuous fights happening here. Carlo was just AFK, so it didn't really matter at all. Just AFK drops coming in, but we have teams at military looting and taking on the 3 buildings areas, trying to control the map. There's honestly madness happening all around, and we don't know exactly where to watch. Masala Point at military has picked up some weapons, trying to go straight and trying to figure out if they can capitalize on the situation out here. Just trying to find out as much loot as they can on military side of the map. In the meanwhile, JSR at currently Milta, they know that there's fights gonna happen here. They know that there's going to be a close combat out here running in the open. Might get spotted by the opponents. If they do, it could lead to a gunfire. But dekhe kya hota hai, time will tell as to who's gonna come out on top. Just getting in, has a vector in his hand. Friends have a CORSAIR if I'm not wrong. But right now the fights are initiated. Out here we see 2 teams really close to each other. We have Team Volt and Team 9. Trent, Volt knows where they are. He's spotting angles, hiding behind the wall. All 4 players from Volt are hiding behind the wall. They want to be the first team to go for a sword wipe. They are planning to go in for the rush, but they are confused. They are complicated. They see one person running in the open, but they do not go for any shots on him. Volt AV going from the sidelines, trying to get off a couple of shots. Maybe he knows other people are going for the long range spray with the with the UMP. Gets a lot of damage and tries to go for the knock. Unfortunately, or fortunately, actually, he does survive. We have Trent out here on the sidelines. Unfortunately, just look with a revolver getting 20 damage off on Volt, but VJ with the backlines takes him down. That's an entire squad down. We are already 1 squad vanished from the game as of now, and we are going to go continue looking at fights out here at Lipovka. JSR team is looting right outside Lipovka, trying to figure out if they can go on and kill off legends. But TSL versus the team in blue, they're currently looting right under each other's necks, and जब भी कोई किसी को भी देख लेगा, there's a high chance that there'll be a battle. A Kar 98 has been picked up by Mysterio. A scope will come in and some long range shenanigans. Team 1, the team to look out for, is currently just looting in, trying to get as much advantage as they can. But they're kind of, you can say, not surrounded, but they have people all around them. This could be very disastrous if they actually choose to go and fight. Meanwhile, at George Pole, people are just looting, playing it safe, not taking too many risks in life because they know that it could be a problem if they go down early. My game is loading now. This is not something I asked for. This is not something I really want. I want this loading screen to end, and it has finally ended. The question is, where is the next fight going to be? Where is the next battle going to take place? out here, teams rotating, teams just looting, figuring out the best strategy, figuring out how they can eventually get the chicken dinner. We have Team Leo just again close to the brown team, close to them, just finding a way to get some long range artillery so that they can get in and probably take down their enemies. Some random gunshots coming in, but that is nothing to worry about. Teams are just playing very passive around the map right now, just looting as much as they can. A car has been spotted and marked by Leo. God, I want to check this team out, honestly, to be honest, because this team is the most feared team of this tournament as of now. This team is probably the team to watch out for, and the team that people might want to eliminate at the start to maybe get an advantage in this game for the way they are playing. We have only one team down, 74 people yet alive, 74 people yet looking out to make it to the end. The first circle is going to commence in the next 25 seconds and it's going to close in. Maybe the circle will lead to some bridge camp. Is TSL looking to camp the bridge? Is TSL moving towards the bridge to try to get some advantage in the game? They are near the bridge and they might get in some combat situation with Team Nuke. The circle is going to begin to close in 3, 2, 1. And the first circle is underway. First circle is all set to build the intensity, to close in the gaps, to get teams close to each other. Let's see how things go about at that time. In the meanwhile, the Reds and the Pink team are decided that let's already move towards this towards the zone, towards the bridge, but they might meet each other. They might meet teams. He jumped out from the car, going for the scope, going for the spray. Team 16 has successfully gone towards the bridge and has successfully thought that they can get some advantage. In the meanwhile, they stopped on the hills. They're going to bait Team 6. They're going to come and take them down. Team 16 are all ready. They're going to push in, moving in. They're like, हमें पीछे से कौन कैसे मार सकता है, हम ही देख लेंगे. They are going to go with 4 cars. Shots coming in. Team Masala Point jumps out of his vehicle, tries to take some cover to spot some enemies and tries to get some action-packed games. I think I have to enable this again, right? Oh no, all of my settings are already enabled. They decided that they'll just go to high ground and then figure what to do as a team. Going for the spray, getting a few kills. He spots one, goes for the spray, gets a little damage. Eventually they are going to go and just instantly heal up. We have a fight here. Team Volt are currently fighting. AV goes down, Mystique goes down. There are 2 down from Team Volt. Phoenix on the other side getting a few kills. Phoenix also goes down. Volt is going to have a very early exit. VJ, he is the only one alive. VJ gets into the buggy and decides to go, decides that there is no way he's going to win this fight, decides to make a run for it. Volt, a lot of people's favorites in this tournament, has finally decided कि no, we messed up. This was a disastrous start to the match. Our team has gone down. I need to survive. I need to figure a way to make it through. VJ, Evil Gaming, is the only man standing now from Team Volt. This has been a very interesting turn of events. In the meanwhile, looking at Romeo and his team 4DM looting away, going towards glory, just figuring out the normal strategy, looting, getting strong, getting those kills, and then coming to the end circle. Question is now, will VJ, the one man alone, be able to clutch it for his team and get them as many points as possible? Team 6 are currently looking to the bridge, currently checking out कि कोई bridge camp कर रहा है, उनके लिए कोई रुका है कि नहीं. अगर कोई रुका है, they will be a little scared. Scopes are coming in, checking every corner of the bridge ताकि पता लग जाए यार कि अगर कोई bridge camp कर रहा है, don't want to risk their lives over the bridge. We have the Team Toxic on the bottom left, coming into the circle, taking a little bit of damage from the first circle, but everybody knows the first circle, the damage is minimal. It's nothing great. So people are ready to take that damage and get in and heal in. What I'm really looking for is Team Nuke coming into the circle, because they have the blue team JSL and they have the orange team TSL ready, waiting at the bridge, waiting for them to come and strike. Team 6 captured the building. They know if anyone comes from the bridge, they have everything under control. So here are multiple teams playing the zone entirely. The team number 1 getting onto their buggy, heading towards the zone. They might fall a little low, but will have some boosters. They have the equipment to survive easily. The most interesting part is going to be how Team 11, moving towards a vehicle, are going to head from the bridge and continue to move towards the city. Alright, Team Red, the 6th number team is in the circle, but they're looking at the wrong angle. They're going to be struck from the left. The first circle has closed in. The next zone has been created. JSR and Volt are currently at the edge of that circle, and right now I think there might just be a fight here while the team number 1 is heading straight inside, while team number 1 is coming in. Let's see how it goes. Will they have any firefights in them, or will it just be a little bit of healing and moving forward, looting, capturing areas and just playing the safe game out? We have team number 17 on the left hand side, close to team pink. Again, they're just doing the same thing, closing into the circle, getting in and trying to figure out if there's any hope for them. Team Nuke coming via the bridge. JSR is to their right. If they choose to take a right, there might be a drive-by, but they've just stopped. Going to go heal up in the cover they have currently, not exponentiating any teams, any battles. We have 70 people alive and only one team completely eliminated. There are multiple cars roaming around, getting into the circle. Every man has his own vehicle. सबने ग्राइंड किया है पैसे से व्हीकल खरीद के, एक बग्गी, एक मस्त, एक मकलैरन, जो भी गाड़ियाँ वाड़ियाँ है सब कुछ खरीद लिया है ताकि सब सोलो ड्राइव बाय कर सके. But on the top, Vipers and Reds are very close to each other in fact. But there's a fight happening right now where Team 16s are going to go down, I feel. Team Masala Point is currently, he is going to heal, getting damage from the left, trying to throw in some smokes, getting into cover. The smokes are coming in. Team Masala Point gets damage from 4DM, who have flanked them from the right side, getting them the kills, going for the flanks, coming in from the sidelines. Romeo picks off 2 finishes all together, and Team Masala Point are really low. But Toxic know where they are, and this is a battle coming in. Toxic versus 40, and Toxic takes a lot of damage. Do they really want to fight against the strongest team of this event? Do they really want to take on this 4v4 action? It's going to be a real intense matchup. I'm going to probably look at the plays from Team Holla, because they are always the ones to shock the audience. They're always the ones to pick off the insane kills. They're getting to the buggy. They decide it's smarter. They have 2 kills to their name. It's smarter to go and play the safer game out. It's always smarter to do that. But then Romeo and Holla decide कि यार इनसे क्या डरना. So let's go ahead. Let's camp the shack. Let's figure out if we can get some vision onto them and get a few kills off. Maybe that will help the team survive. Passes on to a buggy, goes for the 4 buggy lineup and tries and heading straight towards Team Chaos. At the drop near Stalber, there might be a fight. JSR Karan roaming around the hills, has people to his left, has a drop to his left, but he's right now with his team, securing himself at shooting range right now. There are 4 people alive in his team, no casualties as of now, but Mysterio is in the middle of a car, There's a car coming next to him. 3 to 4 cars coming next to him. 4 DM. He spots it. He sees the buggy. He's thinking whether he should go for the spray or not. Just gathering as much information as he can. He's at the edge of the circle, so that might be problematic if they don't have a car. If they don't have a car, they won't be able to find a way to figure out to get to the center of the circle. There is a lot happening here. There is legendary happening here. He goes for a shot. He misses. It hits the wall. Team Leo and the green team are right next to each other. There could be a close combat fight out here. Other teams are just looting drops, playing some solo, getting some loot, securing them areas. Not really doing much, but we have 4 DM and 4 buggies roaming around. If they go to the left, they will be witnessed with the purple team. Where are these shots coming in? I'm currently unaware, but guys, they are very close. Teammate, hardcore, are very near their opponents as of now. Gonna spectate team 6 pushing in, trying to get some information, getting to the vehicle, getting cover from the wall. This is going to be a battle. The circle will close in, forcing teams to come in. The pink team, that is team number 8, have a slight advantage. It's gonna run, go for that spray, try to get, but whiffs. No damage inflicted. In the meanwhile, Team Chaos has taken some damage from the sidelines. The team 8 player has pushed in, trying to get as much advantage as he can. We have Harshal holding in the blue zone, holding in, going for the flank. यहाँ पे flank करना बहुत important है. यहाँ पे flank करना, it's a very good thing for the team right now. He's trying to scope and see as much, but Viper Harshal takes down Leo God. Harshal going for the flank. Perfect position. Can get a great spray off. Goes for the spray, but the damage is null. Eventually manages to knock him down. Harshal gets one knock. 1 person on team 6 goes down. Going straight for the finish. Harshal takes down Beautiful Boy. There are 4 people alive from this team as of now, heading into the circle. 3 people alive, and I'm not sure whether they're going to come and take the revenge or whether they're not. They're looking in. Chaos are going to go push, probably go for the revenge. Team 6 versus Team 8. In the meanwhile, we have Team 17 coming in for the flank, going with the DP, going for the 4x play. Oh my god, it's so disastrous currently for Team 6. They're in the middle of crossfire and can go down. They're pushing in towards Team 17. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a 3 versus 4 situation right now.
भाई all dead. ते heal कर आप तो निकल
ओए all dead. माइक हटा ऑल से.
लूट मत निकल.
ओए all dead. माइक हटा ऑल से.
स्मोक ले. स्मोक ले.
Why are people continuing to use?
नहीं मत कर भाई, मत कर 30 सेकंड भाई
ऑल से माइक बंद कर ले.
5 सेकंड में एक्वायर होता है संजीव सब कर.
भाई तुम
बहुत महंगा कर है. ते निकल संजीव, ते निकल जा. स्काउट कर लेना भाई.
Alright guys, what do we look? Oh, there might be a fight here.
ते निकल ना. सुन ना संजीव, ये सब नाटक मत कर. यहाँ रुक जा. स्टैंड आउट. यहाँ रुक जा.
Alright
यहाँ रुक
guys.
जा ना संजीव. तब जहाँ चिकू है बस अच्छा जगह है.
Guys, कोई बता सकता है ये कौन है जो ओपन माइक लेके बात कर रहा है? Because it's a tournament rule, your mic shouldn't be on at all.
तेरी भी हमको कुछ कॉल किया, हम काट दिए.
We have, let's see, Volt VJ just playing from the end of the circle. Volt VJ is just going to play survival mode. He knows that his team is down. He knows that alone is going to be difficult for him to do much. So he is playing the end game. In the meanwhile, we have Legend scouting around, checking out Team Donut. Team Donut is Dominic, Honey, Nandu, and Donut himself. They are currently stuck in one building. Nate's coming and he spots a leg, but he does not go for any kills. He does not go for any damage. Donut going for the flank on the left side. Let's see from Dominic Fever's angle. He is just going to prone around, trying to get as much information. Nandu and him on the first floor, rest on the bottom floor. He spots players from team 19, but does not go for any damage. As right now his angle is not exposed. He's probably gonna lift up now and go for a little bit of damage in the meanwhile, while his teams are currently backing him up from the behind. Team 19 currently looking. He gets up. He's gonna go for the scope. Waiting for him, peeking slowly, but gets some damage inflicted towards his window, causing him to just unfortunately peek back. We are going to go and look back at the green team side, that is Team Legend. There's going to be a lot of buzzard, guys, because you know, यहाँ पे there's going to be action. I think Team 17 on the other side is going to go in, spot people, probably take them down. There are fights happening all around the map, and oh my god, what is going on? We have Team 8 running from the scenario. There are multiple teams out here taking on damage from people on foot, trying to get in cover. Harry making the run for it. Bhago bol raha hai wo, and he's going for it. He's just making the run. In the meanwhile, we have a player knocked. Harshal's team has him and Hardcore in the vehicle right now. They also have Harry alive. They're going into cover. There is a massive fight happening here, out here, going in right near the airdrop. Harry, in the meanwhile, has some visuals, has a DP, has a 4x in the middle of the intense combat situation, can probably go and take a fight and ensure that his team comes out on top. We have the blue team out here, JSR holding in an apartment, knows where the opponents are, knows where they are, but there are too many teams out here. There is too much happening. Because of this, there is no way for him to actually leave this apartment. We have team number 13, Death, scoping in, has spotted players, has to find a way to get a spray off, get some damage, falls down to 1/4 HP, but eventually goes down to get in some heals. They are probably getting pushed. JSR Jazz looking in, clocking in some nades. In the meanwhile, Donut picks up one on the side, goes for a spray, goes for a push in with the iron sight on the AK-47, planning to push into team 13. Spots one, goes for the damage, takes one down, that is down, one man alive, going in, and it's an entire squad wipe. He's going to revive his teammates as of now. In the meanwhile, their team's just going into the circle. Teams slowly but surely making their way inside, trying to get into safety. The team number 1, that is 4DM, are secure themselves in the center of the circle. This is a very, very small circle eventually for so many teams once the circle closes. Out here we have BM Insane on the right and left. They have teams. They're in the middle of a very, very good crossfire. From this left, team 17. From the right, team Pink. He does get VDM straight. BM Insane falls down by a vehicle. And he's going to get revived by County Terror, who's currently just smoking in the map, taking in the kills, and everywhere all you can see is drive-by. FBI Detro charging in, but he does not know team 2 is right there. Probably can make a fall for it, but manages to survive to live another day. Eventually does get knocked down. There is gunfire happening everywhere. Amy taking down people, shooting from the left, shooting from the right. This is complete madness. We have Toxic out here still down. Gonna smoke in the entire area as Team Deadly are going to just revive all 4 of their players to get back into the game. Nuke Army just shooting away, spraying away, trying to get as much damage as possible. He knows where the people are. He has an M24 in his hand. Scoped in, shooting the car. The car has been blown up. Team County has no escape vehicle as of now, just trying to shoot with the M24, get as much damage. Terror and Insane. Oh my god, what is happening here? All I can say is Buzzard is happening. I need a glass of water to actually survive. The blue zone has kicked in. I think team 10 are going to go completely down. They are currently getting sprayed down by the yellow team. Team 11 Nuke Amy with the M24, just picking off some damage, just shooting in the smoke, trying to inflict as much pain as possible. In the meanwhile, we have the red team out here, team not Volt, but one player from the Volt squad in a way you can say, is just healing up. He is alone right now and he's walking into team 14. He's gonna loot, gonna get something off and try to survive to live another day. In the meanwhile, back to the early fight that was going on. We have smokes coming in, nades coming in.
टैप मार किल्स ले ले
गाइस यहाँ पे
भाई ऑल पे से माइक हटाओ भाई कौन है
भाई टैप देता
In the meanwhile, in the middle of everyone, we have team mode, one player knocked down, going against the number one team who have captured the center of the circle and are looking to win it. And are legit looking to just come out on top. There are fights happening everywhere. A massive fight. We have team 5 taking on team 12. There's gunfires coming in. Team 4 also on the sidelines are going to go try to get some kills off. There's a lot of stuff happening all around the map. There's a lot of gunfire coming in. Nades being thrown, smokes being thrown, covers being laid down, and fights coming in. We have team JSR taking on 4DM. 4DM probably going down for one more team taken down by 4DM. Completely demolishing this event. Volt AV is probably spotted. He sees a person. He's going for a 1v1 fight. He gets a nade. The nade almost Molly pushes him back. Going for the spray. Volt. He's 1 HP. He's going for the spray. Gets a knock. Going to get into the buggy and get into the circle. Trying to clear up from the outside of the map. But Donut out here is waiting carefully for him. He just shouldn't take a right and come here. Donut is also getting cross-fired by Team Purple. He spots a Volt member but does get knocked eventually. There is so much happening on this map. We have George Sasuke scoping around, spotting Team 12 in clear angles and clear visions. This is complete madness. We have 8 teams alive and going in. George Logan falls down to Holla. Nuke is currently going in. Gonna change. Gonna look at this ground unit. 7 teams alive. Harry falls down. Currently, Team MD are still in the circle. There's a spray coming in, blowing up the car so that he can easily stand behind it with no issue about Team 15 on the left side of Team 11. Open, going to shoot, trying to get some damage off on the sideline, but we have the Team Jord in their vehicles, charging into the circle, trying to get some cover, going to the edge, figuring out where they can get all. Volt takes down HyperX and Dandu. VJ just holding on, has 5 team finishes, even though he's alone, but eventually Volt does go down to Team 4DM, who are currently the most dominant team in this event. They are probably going to go for the win in this scenario as well. Romeo holding angles, Team 4DM holding angles, just scoping in, trying to pick off. I think this is a blitz for me. The last circle is coming in. 6 teams left. Gonna go for the aerial view. Actually, gonna figure out to go for the aerial view. In the meanwhile, Team 11 currently firing. There are only 6 teams more. The circle is closing in. You can see there are smokes around, teams laying around. Here we have Team 15 versus Team 11. Team 15 has 1 person alive. Team 15 does eventually go down. Team 17 taking some damage from 4DM. 5 teams alive, all at the edge of the circle, all catching 4 corners. Team 5, Team 17, Team 1. Team 1 have currently the best advantage they could ever ask for. They are covered by the wall as of now and looking around, trying to figure out where their opponents are. 4 teams alive, just 4. The blues, the yellows, the purples and the teals. A fight happening on the sideline. We have here Wizard looking in from the sideline, trying to just get some loot, trying to get some strength out here. But in the meanwhile, Wizard and Holla shooting from the sidelines. 3 teams alive. It's going to be the final zone, the final circle. 4 versus 2 versus 2. Can Joker and Nuke destroy the confidence of Team 4DM? Can they do this? Time will tell. 4DM are going into the circle, getting into the smoke. We're probably going to look at their perspective. We're probably going to see who comes out on top. They've entered the circle. They're going to smoke their entire way out. Team 11 are on the sidelines out here, trying to figure out a way to survive. Team 5 are holding a tree, They have been spotted taking some damage. Team 5 versus Team 1 going bullet at bullet onto each other, shot at shot, and figuring out if anyone can fall down. They're currently in the smoke. They're currently in cover. The battle is continuing. Right now they all are full health. There are only 3 teams. There are only 8 players. And smokes are coming in. Cover is being built. Snakes are coming in from that side as well. There are snakes from multiple angles. This is the best chance for these teams to take down Team 1. They are getting crossfired from both the sides. A brilliant nade going in and potentially putting in some damage to the teams. We have Team 1 in crossfire. Players going down to the play zone. This is the last circle. 3 teams. Is Team 1 going to take down Romeo? Takes down one more. Only few players alive. 7 players going in. 1 player from each team. 4 players from Team 4 DM. Romeo does eventually get knocked down, but I think that's completely fine. We have Team 5 versus Team 11 versus Team 4 DM. I don't think anyone can stop 4 DM from winning, but the thing is, who will be the team in the second place? Who will be the team right now if Team 5 and Team 11 just don't look at each other and focus on Romeo and focus on the crossfire? Maybe that will benefit them. Nades coming in. Distance being maintained. Shots. Romeo takes down Sasuke, and we have only Nuke Wizard. 1-man army. 1 versus 4. Can he do anything to win? Can he do anything to secure his team? Can he do anything to see a victory to his name? He does get spotted, takes some damage, falls down to half HP. These players trying to inflict as much as he can, but the nade with Ola finishes them down. 4DM coming out on top and grasping the win. Just going to take screenshots of every match. That was intense, guys. That was intense, guys. Alright guys, I might not focus on stream right now because I have to look at the score also. हेलो 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 स्ट्रीम चालू है।
हाँ हाँ ठीक है।
रूम बना देना बोल दो ना।
आरुष पॉइंट्स कर ले।
हमारी कोई बात तो नहीं हुई गई ना।
नहीं नहीं नहीं, मैंने पहले तुम
चलो।
तीनों को सर्वर म्यूट किया फिर आया।
हाँ सही है सही है।
हाँ बोल रहा था कि अभी पास्कल स्ट्रीम पे म्यूट है कि क्या?
नहीं अभी मैं म्यूट नहीं हूँ, मैं आरुष को नीचे लेके जा रहा हूँ, तुम लोग बात कर लो। आरुष।
हाँ कर रहा मैं कर रहा
हाँ, मैं मेरे लिए खुला है सब कुछ, तो मैं बताते रहता हूँ।
एक सेकंड रुक।
हाँ आराम से आराम से। हुआ क्या आरुष?
अरे हाँ मैं डाल रहा हूँ, मेरे को सबके नाम वैसे याद ही
अच्छा तू
है।
ऑलरेडी कर रहा है, अच्छा। मैं तेरे को बोल देता अगर हेल्प चाहिए, क्योंकि मेरे लिए खुला है सब कुछ, तो मैं आराम से बोल सकता हूँ।
ये चाहिए मैं पूछ रहा हूँ।
अगर तो ऐसे ही कर रहा हो तेरे को ऊपर जाके करना कर ले हाँ ऊपर वाले पीसी पे
लो पास्कल भाई आपको इनवाइट दे रहा हूँ मैं रूम में।
अच्छा एक सेकंड हाँ दे दे ये मैं एक मिनट डेफिनेट हो रहा हूँ Alright guys, we are back. Points are being calculated, so sometime we might take some extra time, alright? Just saying. Guys, just gonna chill now. Chill with chat. Whew. Wanna just start verifying the teams. What about Jazz, Dangerous, Optimus? Chaos, Beautiful Boy, Junkyard, Mario. Hardcore, Harry, Harshal, okay. Nitro, Pain, Caroline, Toxic. Nitro, Pain, Caroline, Toxic. Team 12. Dominic, Honey, Nandu, Donut. Colin, Carlo, upon AK. Insane Terror, Yeti Royal. R69, Ronnie, Smarty Papa. Scene 7 is HXK, Insane, Hasikola, HSA, Insane. Mysterio, VR, Venom, Phantom, Legacies. Phantom. Amy, Wizard, Godston, Cotton. Team 5 has to be verified. This is team 9. Team 5, team 9, team 13. 5, 9, 13. 5, 9, 13, 15. 5, 9, 13, 15, 16, 13, okay. 0 death, Sergeant Qatil. Strike Logan Sasuke Aditya. Throw your team bacha for verification. Team number 15 is. Hello?
ऑर्गेनाइजर चैट देख लो एक बार आप.
हाँ. ये मैं किधर डाल दूँ?
एक
पॉइंट टेबल में ना?
पॉइंट मैच 1 करते.
Yep. Alright, guys. Alright, guys, match number 2 is underway and we are now heading into Miramar. I'm tired and I'm like exhausted, you know. Casting is a very tiring thing, to be very honest. Alright, guys, match 2 of PasKaLL's BGMI tournament is now underway. Teams are all set. The map starts between La Cabrera and Torre Ahumada, heading straight towards Los Hagos. We have team 1, that is Romeo YouTube, God to OP, IB Joker and MKC Hola, the most strongest team of this event. Currently they have played 2 matches in the group stage and 1 match in the main event and have got a chicken dinner in all 3 matches while ensuring they have a hell lot of kills. I think this team is probably the favorites right now to win the tournament. People are jumping on, the parachutes have been laid. People are just going into the specific zones trying to figure out where the map will be beneficial to them, where things will be beneficial to them. Currently, just gonna explore the map, gonna see where people go, gonna see where the fight happens. It looks like Hitesh and George Sasuke's team are going towards the same direction. One probably landing at La Cabrera, one probably might just go slightly ahead. Alright. This might just get a little interesting if these 2 teams land on the same place. Team 1 have decided to go a little more on the distant. Fight already goes underway. Shots have already been fired. There are people close to each other. We have the pink team and the yellow team right next to each other. Sad hai Kirojana Suna, you missed the opportunity to carry your team to victory, but nonetheless it is completely alright as the game has just all underway. People are currently looting. Guys, we have 1 team got kicked on for having only 2 people in the team because you have to have a minimum of 3. Hence there are 19 teams in this match. Currently things are just going to look very heavy between Team Masala Point and Team Orange as they are really close to each other. I'm going to check on what Hola are doing, just looting away to glory, ensuring they get something in their favor, some items, some equipment, and try to get a strong hand. But in the meanwhile, I think there's going to be some fight here. These teams are so close to each other. Who are they? It's Team 13 versus Team 18 getting into the car. Can this guy from the top out here charge down? He does have, is that a Car 98 and a Uzi? Is that his combination that he's using right now? But they are just 1 compound away from each other. The TPP, it's the TPP time that probably will come and help them out. Guns have been picked up, an AK-47 in their hand. They can go compound to compound and probably go for the battle if they choose to. In the meanwhile, teams are just playing it safe. No casualties as of now. 73 people alive on the map. Team 13 has spotted one, going for the scope and going for the 4x spray. Takes one down, might just go for the finish if he chooses to, but he does not. Going for the spray. He could have actually instantly gone for the finish and knocked one down, but chose not to. He is exposed from the right window if he does not look real careful. He takes damage and gets down from that exact right window where he was exposed. 70S0 could have instantly finished that person and probably got an advantage, but now this fight is probably going to continue. There are vehicles in play. Insane in a car, trying to go for the flank with one of his teammates, going to the lobby on the side, trying to pick up some loot. In the meanwhile, we have Sergeant out here taking his car and wanting to go and flank the team. He only has a Uzi and probably a Car 98. He's going to climb up the building and see if he can get some iron-sighted shots into. Does he pick up an 8x scope? Yes, that is an 8x scope on his Car 98. Might just be a very, very big advantage in the situation, as he can probably catch them off guard and take them down. This fight is just going to be interesting to watch, as I'm going to keep my eyes here. I'm going to check out the Car 98 shots if there are any Car 98 shots that do come in. Picking up them healings, picking up them nades. Sergeant is on his way. Goes to the cliff, and if he looks towards the right, he might be able to spot people, but decides to play it a little safer and goes down. Shots coming in, sort of going down. Sergeant is all set, taken, and try to get some backup. Tries to go and ensures a kill. He spots no one as of now. He's just trying to get in some cover fire. He needs to spot someone off guard. He's going for the kills, going for the shots. He spots one. He's trying to get the scope right in. He needs to shoot. But he's waiting. He's waiting patiently. Removes the Uzi in his hand. Starts pushing in towards Team 9. Team 9 have secured themselves an area that will be filled down. Using the Uzi, sprays down. Sergeant takes down one. Death falls. There's only 2 people alive in the Sergeant's team. One is knocked and 2 are alive as of now. Going behind the wall. Team 9 is completely knocked out of this match, facing an early exit. Meanwhile, we have Rane on the upper hand, looking to the hill, going around in the circle, spotting people. He sees Team 12. He knows what's up. He has spotted the enemies. He's got to call for backup, going to go in and probably take them down. Team 12 are not really aware, and he has called for backup, so once the backup comes, he'll probably go and fire in some shots, fire in some bullets, get some knockdowns, go into some finishes, and try to pick up multiple kills for their team. Spots one, sees the car going. In the meanwhile, we have Team Orkat in the car, roaming around. They don't know they've been spotted clearly. They're just roaming around trying to get as much loot as possible. Donut and Dominic Favor in one car. Just trying to pick up as much artillery, as much guns, as much armory as possible to probably live to fight another day. In the meanwhile, there's going to be a fight at the bottom right. It's going to be Team 10 looting on, taking on Team number 2. They are right next to each other. Car sounds are being made, and M4 in the hands of Nitro. He spots a player very, very clear. Spots another one very clear and very open. One on the left, one on the right. Currently, they meet up in the center. This is going to be an easy battle up coming in. A nade's being clocked. A nade's currently straight chucked on the bus, just trying to blow up any escape route. The nade blows up. Damage is held onto the bus. The escape route for team number 2, those 2 players, is currently very difficult. We're going to look from the angle of Leo Jord, trying to spot down Nitro. Nitro is currently probably getting flanked. 1% on the left. God is really, really low. Toxic on the other hand, going in, pushing in towards team number 2. He spots one in front of him, one on his left. He's going to straight up go for the push, but he's getting surrounded. He's getting surrounded and probably might go down a very unfortunate angle. But back up from Deadly Pain, and then shot Toxic survives. Toxic is going to be alive right now and all set to fight, but unfortunately, a great flank coming by team number 2. Another team out of the tournament, Leos, have progressed. In the meanwhile, at Los Leones, we see a drop, and wow, an open Los Leones, an open area for loot, and a free drop for 4DM. This tournament is completely going in favor of them. There is Derek out here who's all alone, knocked down, very low. Team's very far away from him, so he's not going to get any backup out here. He was playing solos versus squads in this tournament, not really. His team is out here, but he's out here, so it's kind of like you can say solo versus squads. In the meanwhile, we have... What the fuck? ये क्या हुआ गाइस? I'm going to continue the match and figure out. If this is a glitch, I think we should remake, but alright guys, let's continue with this game. There's going to be a battle at the bottom side. Team 3 have spotted on people at the bridge. Team 3 versus Team 2. The fight has initiated. TSL spots out TSL Mysterio spots out Leo from the opposite team. They have only a small cover. They have only a very small cover and a vehicle in their favor. Are they going to spot out Clutch and get a couple of more kills? One player goes down. Phantom takes down one. He's going to go. This is the best time they have to push. Phantom gets shot down, but Mysterio with no backup, just looking at Phantom probably fall and Phantom probably go down. He spots one easily, but he could have taken him down. Alright, the battle continues. Unfortunately, Volt are going to play this game with only 3 players. MOD Legacy is the only one alive, and the team is almost going to go down. One man alive from team MOD Legacy. Currently, Volt has 1 person down due to a glitch, but they're going to let the game go, let the game play on. Mod continues to go down. In the meanwhile, the battle going in the center. We have Greens, Team 1 versus Team 7. The spray coming in. This is the most feared team of this tournament. Spots a player, spots a Viper, takes him down, goes for the finish, and instantly finishes MKC Holla. We have 15 teams alive right now, 54 players currently yet in the circle. MKC Holla and his team, 4DM, currently just holding the center area. In the meanwhile, Team 11 can take on the purple team. They're right next to each other, apartments away, all in vehicles, all pushing in some way or the other. The green and the pink and the bluish team are really close to each other. It's Team 8, Hardcore, Hitesh, Harshal and Harry making their way, getting a couple of shots. It's going to be a battle. One team outside the circle, one team inside the circle. That's going to stop the entry. They get spotted. Team 12 have to push in, have to come in and figure out how they can live to survive another day. He spots the buggy, shoots the buggy, but does not manage to get any kills. Damage has been selected. Team 12 just trying to go in. MKC Holla killing down JSR Carter. In the meanwhile, this team is probably just creating havoc, creating disaster, and just trying to ensure they are in a very strong zone. Taking a lot of damage out here, Team 8, focusing on Team 12, they know exactly where they are. First say people are using all chat, and I don't know why they're currently doing that. In the meanwhile, I think there's going to be a lot of fight in the middle lane near the drop, not middle lane, but in the middle area near the drop. 15 teams, 53 alive. Let's see how this goes. The match continues. Some people outside the circle, some people inside the circle, making their way making their way towards a fight. Out here, already there are 2 teams fighting, and Volt can backstab. Volt can come and ensure this backstab is strong. In the meanwhile, Holla, they seem currently in a very a spot in which they can be taken down. They're surrounded in a way. There are multiple teams around them, but the thing is, right now the biggest disadvantage is with Team Viper, who are in crossfire from each and every angle. Volt heading into the circle. Masala Points team in a battle out here. We see Insane currently knocked down. His team is out there to revive him. There is no issues at all. But in the meanwhile, there's a lot of gunfire coming in. Nades being popped. Smokes being thrown. Players being spotted right in front of each other. It's just the cover of the walls and the cover of the hills that they have currently, and securing them and allowing them to breathe a little to ensure that they don't instantly go down. Meanwhile, Team 16 scoping in, trying to spot people, spots a car, knows exactly where teammate is and trying to inflict as much damage as possible. 53 alive, 15 teams yet in line to probably go for that chicken dinner. Out here, the push is in. 11, spots 5. Goes in. Goes for the shot. Wizard gets crossfired. Falls back. Gets knocked out. Going towards Amy. Amy's bandaging up. Knows where the opponents are. Crouching behind the wall. Trying to figure some opponent damage. Trying to figure how they can get healthy competition. Spots one. Nate's coming in. Sees the nade. Goes in the open. Goes for the spray. But whiffs real bad. Meanwhile, gets down by Gordon. Gordon from the back. Sasuke takes them down with the flank. And it's a complete squad wipe. Leo have been taken down. 14 teams remaining. 48 alive. Out here, there are too many vehicles just traveling with each other into the circle. Look at this. It's all vehicles. And Hola have nothing to lose. They're just holding the circle and going for the win. Dominic and his team hear shots on the left side, blatantly ignoring those shots. We see Hitesh in the meanwhile going more ahead, heading towards the team, trying to go and inflict of damage onto the buggy. The call has been made. Divert away, move away, let's survive, let's move towards the circle. I think there's going to be a massacre here. There are too many teams out here, whereas these teams are all currently safe and all currently sound. We have Sergeant's team out here, going to spot team number 20, going to spot Volt, who decided to go in a different place. Gets a lot of straight damage, one more bullet and I think he would have gone down, but he just survived. In the meanwhile, Volt in the Mercedes is going in. Sergeant spraying in, going with the 6x, making it a 3. The spray control is on point. In the meanwhile, we have on a sideline of damage coming in between Team 20 versus Team 8. Volt Vijay has been spotted, takes some damage down by Hardcore while he was inflicting off the hill. Volt from the sidelines getting off a flank. Team 8 versus Team 20 is going to kick in as the circle continues to close. The circle closes in. Damage is being ticked off. Spray is coming in. Volt spots the vehicle. Volt gonna go spray. Gets a lot of damage off. They need to push. They need to find a way. Goes for Harry. Can almost get a knock. Till one more bullet had to hit and Harry would knock. AV in the mean lines on the backside has been knocked out. DJ coming in, trying to provide as much backup as possible. Spots one behind the buggy. Goes for some shots. Has a car to escape. Can probably get to survive, but they are in the middle of crossfire. Volt VJ falls down. Volt VJ has been finished as of now. There's only one member left from Volt. Volt Black is the one man standing. Volt are not having a great day today, but that is completely fine. They can probably secure themselves in the next game around. 1 HP on BM Insane. He's going in with the smoke. He has been spotted. He goes for the finish, but is taken down by Team 18 and has got some great backup from up there. Right now, we have Team 4DM and Team JSR carefully holding the circle. 12 teams alive. Viper is in the circle, getting closer to Leo and the pink team. There might be some action here, but there are cars all around. There are people close to each other. The fight is kicked in. There are too many people. I'm not sure who to watch, but we're going to check out Zero. Zero's going to chuck in some smokes, get some cover for his team. But Hypernandu takes down Sergeant. Sergeant goes down, and now we're looking in for more smokes. The lineup of smokes have been made. The cover has been created, trying to ensure that they get as much coverage as possible, as much area as possible to go and get into survivals. In the meanwhile, Zero trying to run, trying to make their way towards safety, get shot from behind. Out here, we can see Dominic Fever with the scope, trying to get in some kills from the sidelines. They have knocked down one player from Team 14 and just looking to get in more. There's damage, there's action happening everywhere on the map. There's not a single place, there's not action. There's Fate XOP in the open, gonna get surrounded by multiple vehicles. He's gonna fall, get some damage off. And eventually does manage to survive for a little tiny bit more. Jumps out of the vehicle. Chaos Bolt takes down JSR. Out here, Team Hola and Team JSR just holding their grounds. There might be a battle near Prasad. Prasad has plotted it. It's pink versus the purple. It's Pink Mafia versus Cali Cartel, guys. And I think right now Cali Cartel are members shot. Sasuke is calling for backup. He's trying to get as much information as he can for his team. The information is the only thing that's going to help him survive. He's running in the open and running straight towards the team. He spots one, goes for the spray. Dave, Masala Point is 1 HP. Goes back and goes towards getting off a heal. He has got some damage off. Clocks in a nade, goes for the chuck, throws it in, and it manages to hit no one. Going for another clock nade, looking at the right angle, throws it on top, but unfortunately that as well is not going to hit anyone. In the meanwhile, smoking his way, trying to get some escapes off, trying to get some way to make his way through. Gonna sit in the smoke, pop in an energy drink, and then just move away from his team, head back to his team to ensure some safety while moving in. Getting some shots on him, but they all have whiffed as of now, as he is now back to safety. But there's another vehicle right in front of him. They are going to meet each other really soon. He spots him. He makes his way towards the vehicle. He knows he's been surrounded. He knows he has to take some fight or the other to ensure that he gets an advantage in the spot, to ensure that he figures out a way Right now, we have Team 7 looking at Team 13, getting into the vehicle, getting the vehicle into cover so that the vehicle is not destroyed. If the vehicle is destroyed, it might cause a bigger problem. The vehicle is exposed, and an exposed vehicle can cause a lot for the team, can cause all the escape routes to be destroyed. Here we have Insane in the open, just knocked down, and is going to get instantly finished by his enemies. Volt of Fart, scrolling in, proning in, getting some smokes out, getting some way in. Right now, the focus is currently going on Hola. Will 4DM be able to hold the ground? All the teams are approaching this one strong team in the tournament that has undoubtedly shown their class, has undoubtedly shown their skill. Dominic Fever on the other line, spraying from the sidelines, falling to 1 HP, getting knocked and now standing in the zone, can't heal himself, gonna get ticked off by the zone and eventually fall. Team 5, Jord, shooting in from the sidelines, taking down Twin 12, not allowing them to even enter the circle at all. In the meanwhile, we have Sasuke getting onto the buggy and ensuring to get into the circle. The circle is getting smaller, the last zone is getting inflicted. We have 7DS taking on 4DM on the sidelines, hitting some sniper shots and trying to inflict as much damage as they can. In the meanwhile, Leo on the side with the smoke shooting through, getting as much as they can. It's all the smokes, it's all the sprays, the 4Xs, the 6Xs. Everyone is just spraying from literally every angle on the map. There's not one team that is not currently in a fight. The closest are these two teams. They are one wall apart from each other. They are going to push. The circle will close. Let's see what happens next. 4DM are currently shooting some people. But again, they have always gone and captured the middle of the circle. Decided to go on the bike. Team Masala Point on the bike right now. What the hell? Oh. Currently Romeo out here on full HP, trying to figure out where his opponents are, trying to figure out what is happening. He spots one, he spots two, he's going to go for the scope and goes for the spray, gets a knock, goes for another spray, gets a lot of damage off, and just trying to spray down and inflict this damage, just getting whatever they can do. They have teams, there's 7 teams remaining alive with only 22 players, and all are entering this final circle, all are entering this small circle. JSR holding in, knows this is the time where JSR and 4DM can battle it out and probably can take out 4DM from this game. I think if Team 4DM wins this match again, they will be the winners of this event, and teams will have to fight it out for second and third place because they're getting a hell lot of kills, to be very, very honest. We have MKC Holla going in, chucking the nades, chucking the smokes, and trying to figure out the best way. A push as he moves. Sprays, coming, Holla takes some damage. One player from JSR goes down. YouTube God, OP, just holding an angle, trying to get as much as he can, giving his team information. He's literally behind a small ledge with his head exposed. If he gets spotted by JSR, they can probably knock his head out and get him. There's bus action happening everywhere. There are only 5 teams alive. Gonna go into aerial mode now in this last matchup. Alright. This is interesting. One player from 4DM has been knocked. Romeo is hiding. On the other side is Beautiful Boy. Just looking in. They're getting pushed. They're getting pushed really hard. He tries to go in, tries to come out. MKC Holla on the backlines has been taken down by JSR Optimus. There are only 2 players alive in that house of Team 4DM. Will this be the first game that they drop? IB Joker, 1 player down, 1 person on top, getting revived. Holla does not manage to revive. YouTube tries to go for the kill. He might just get rushed. There's only 1 player up here. They need to rush together. They need to try to figure a way to take him down. Try to push, but YouTube going on, getting some kills, getting some damage off. He's trying to do as much as he can. Dangerous in the meanwhile, healing up. 4 teams alive. Only 4 teams. It's gonna be JSR. It's gonna be Team 5, Team 13. Team 4DM are currently out of this game. They finished at 4th place in this game. There's only 4 teams remaining. 3 teams remaining. 13, 5 and 4. There's JSR on one side. I'm just going to open this ground. There's JSR on one side. Jokers on one side. And 7DS on the other. Team 0 entering the circle. And Team 7DS entering the circle. Team 5 in the open. And currently I feel the best spot is with JSR. Nades have been thrown. Smokes have been thrown. It's a 4 versus 3 versus 2. And we are entering the last circle. Polar Bear going for the spray. He knows where 2 players are. Team 5 can just hold it and wait for the flank. Can literally just hold it and wait for the flank. They have nothing really to worry about that much. They're just going to wait for the circle to come in. Chucking in a Molotov. Burning the ground. Stopping the push from coming in from the opponents. Alright, behind a container. Shots coming in. Jazz takes some damage. Team 5 takes some damage. Team 13 can use this opportunity to go for the flank. They're going in, chucking them smokes, chucking them nades. This map has been inflicted. Right, left, center. The crossfires coming in. The circles closing in. Team 13 sticking to the circle, coming in. Team 5 using the smoke as the cover. Polar Bears lying down in the smoke, ensuring they get some damage. This is complete madness. Joker takes down Polar Bear. It's a 2v2, v3 as of now until he gets revived. Revival at this stage might just be a little bit difficult. They are sneaking around. They are holding angles. They're trying to figure out who is eventually going to come out and win the chicken dinner. Team 5 and Team 4 right next to each other. Polar Bear goes down. Team 4 has only 2 players remaining. It's a 3 versus 2 versus 2. 2 teams sticking to the circle. 1 team now, Team 5, chucking a nade, chucking a Molotov right outside the circle. If it landed slightly ahead, it would have been a perfect Molotov that they required. What they do not know is 1 player from Team 4, 2 players from Team 4 yet on the left, yet waiting in the smoke. I can't see Optimus though. Dangerous, firing onto Zoro, takes down Zoro, finishes Zoro. It's only a 3 versus 1. Will Death be able to catch him? Just going for the spray, trying to get as much damage and flicks it off, but unfortunately he does not manage to take it out on top, and this game goes completely in favor of Jord. Just gonna do this one thing. Yep, okay. I'm just gonna go and take screenshots of the game. Guys, you all can look at my face for a while I just do this points card system. Okay? Because this might take some time. Dangerous has 5. Jazz has 3. Polar Bear has 1. Optimus has 2. Romeo has 1. That makes it 6. Chaos. Junkyard, Mario, and Beautiful Boy. Junkyard, Mario, Beautiful Boy. Has this. Chaos Bolt has 6. Leo is here. Leo God. Rachanafat has 2. Viper. Viper Kunal has 1 kill. Dave has 1 kill. That's okay. Then Dominic's team has Okat. Okat has Nandu has 1 kill and Donut has 1 kill. And there is Derek, Faith and Detro. There are 0 kills, that's fine. And there's County, BMASG. County Royal and County Incident 1 kill. iPon doesn't matter, 0 finishes. Volt VJ 1 kill, that's 4. This doesn't matter. 15 doesn't matter. 16 doesn't matter. 17 doesn't matter. 18 has Deadly Pain, Naked, Toxic Caroline, which has Deadly Pain has 1 kill. And
लो पास्कल भाई
हाँ हाँ
आपको इनवाइट दे रहा हूँ, ठीक है?
हाँ, मेरा नेट रिस्टार्ट हुआ था इसलिए नहीं हुआ था वो टाइम पे। आ गया मैं गेम में।
आरुष है क्या? आरुष
आरुष ऊपर है।
मेरे को बोलो, ठीक है? दब
₹2 caster. Whew. Alright guys, time to verify teams. God Jord of Atlach. Verified. Legacies, Venom, Mysterio, Phantom. Polar Bear, Optimus, Dangerous, Jazz. Bold, Junkyard, Mario, Beautiful Boy. Hardcore, Herschel, Hitesh. This is the verified. Aditya Strike, Logan Sasuke. Rashid Yashkayat, Vibe Insane Kunal. Team 12. Team 14. AK, Amron, Karamanitar. AK, Amron, Manitar, Karan. Team 13 is Cartel, Death, Sergeant Zero. Cartel, Death, Sergeant Zero. '18 is Insane Terror, Yeti Royal. Insane Terror, Royal Yeti. '19 is RR69, Smarty Paparon. Team 9, 10 and 11. 9, 10, 11, okay. Godson, Wizard, Amy, Gotten. That is Team 11, right? Verified. There is 15, 16, 17. Seventeen. Guys, just gonna play one song in the background till this starts. Alright guys, we are live again with the final game of the day. Who is gonna come out on top? Time will only tell. There are two teams currently at the top of the chart. Two teams are currently there, just waiting. Currently, for information purposes, we have Team Jorders at number 1 position with 55 points. Team 4DM at number 2 position with 52 points. JSRX at number 3 position with 32 points. 7 Deadly Sins at 28 points and Leo at 24 points. Who's gonna come on top? Time will tell. The match is all set to begin. Timer starts 0. Plane takes off. Let's see what the map route is. Starting off between Lipovka and Kameshki, passing through Yasna, heading all the way down to Primosk. We are going to see drops at Yasna, drops at School, Rozhok, Kushiki, all around the map. Match number 3. Let's see how this pans out, to be very, very honest. Like it's right now, Team Jorders and Team 4DM are the two favorites to get the win out here. I think right now still 4DM are probably the most favored team of the tournament, just because out of the 4 games they have played, they have got a chicken dinner in 3 games. In 1 game they did not get a chicken dinner, which was the last game. So I think they might just avoid an early battle as of now to start off with. That early battle halt might help them to probably secure themselves a little bit of more time, a little bit of more points, because points matter a lot in this. And Jorders, they really need points out here. So in Jorders we have Sasuke, Prefix, Strike, Glider, Azitya, Logan as their lineup and whatever the 4 playing. And in DM we have Hola, YouTube got to OP Romeo and IBX Joker, all set. Parachutes have been opened, people have been spread across the map, and right down the bottom left I see a lot happening actually. Let's just check out where Team 4DM are going. Color already goes down, that is very, very shocking in a way. Heading towards straight into ruins, we have Team 4DM. Controlling the map, going into warehouses. There's a fight currently happening out here. 4DM just looting away. The two the Chaos Team Chaos have head towards military base. Nuke has picked up a vehicle and heading to military Nova. Circle has spawned. Circle rotating around the Josh Pole shooting range, Rozok Farm, Primorsk area. Currently, there is going to be a lot of action at the bottom left of the map. In the middle, currently at Pochinki, Team Honey, I mean not Team Honey, but Team Okat is currently losing. JSR Dangerous taking down Venom on the sidelines. There is so much happening in the map right now that I am unsure exactly where to look at. We see Team Volt versus Team Volt are very close to one team. I don't know which, I just saw for 1 second. It's Team 20 versus some other team right besides them. Currently at school. Jord in the meanwhile just taking on their vehicles and moving on, trying to get some loot. They had a very bad spawn in this game. And right now Volt know that JSR are to the left. Volt know that there are people out there, so they're going to play slightly defensive. In the meanwhile, on the other side of the map, people are just looting away. People are just ensuring that they get something. So the highest action-packed stuff could probably be noticed at this end. We have Karan out here walking up towards the roof, trying to spot down people with a vector, picking up a couple of energy drinks, needs to be hydrated as always, get some energy going in, and trying to ensure that they make something out of this game. In the meanwhile, Morningstar also holding his own. He has a VSS in his hand, scoped in, set to automatic, set to spray down enemies as soon as they get spotted. Cars have been picked up by players, shots have been taken. Morningstar gets a little bit of damage. He knows his vehicle, he knows his position has been compromised, and because of that takes it behind the wall, switches the building up, goes behind the van, tries to ensure that at some point in time he manages to survive. In the meanwhile, Honey out here, close to one player from Jorders, if I'm not wrong. I think this Team Purple is Jorders, who are currently going towards Honey. Sasuke has guns, has an M16, has a shotgun, has a car right back by him. They can go to church and try to pick off a couple of kills, but unfortunately as of now they don't. Going back to this battle that might take place out here, we have Team Volt versus Team 20 versus Team 14. JSR holding the Uzi in his hand, trying to spot as much as he can in third person mode, trying to figure if he can get some pickoffs, some side damage, probably pick up a nade and chuck a nade and enable that to get a couple of kills. Looking around the map, I don't see anywhere any other action happening. People are just safe. He's going to just peek. Smokes have come in. JSR are currently, I feel, at a disadvantage in terms of artillery they have. There are 16 teams alive, 60 players alive in this match up. There are two teams who could not come into this game as of now for whatever reason. The battle is beginning. Players have been spotted. There's being a push. Gonna check out perspective of Volt VJ. He has an S12K, a shotgun placed with him. I can't see his perspective properly right now. I think it's still rendering or what is happening, I don't know. Let's go to check out Morningstar. I've pushed in the building. This is going to be a short fight. Morningstar going in with his team. Nades coming in. They're probably going to smoke and just push up. Team 14 are slowly but surely pushing up, making their way towards the bottom. Nades and smokes have been placed in. It has been popped. Damage has been dealt. MKC Holla takes on Hardcore on the other side of the map, but that is completely fine because this is one push we want to look at. This is one push we want to ensure we don't miss. Going in here. Smokes coming in. Angles have been held. Crossfires are coming in. Karan holding the angle, trying to figure out a right way to push. Flashes, smokes, molotovs, nades, all in part of game, all in part of the plan. They're slowly walking up step by step, peeking every angle, trying to figure if they can actually make their way and probably go towards a win out here. In the meanwhile, Volt with only 2 players alive, Furix and AV have had early deaths. One with an AK, one with a shotgun, holding the S12K in his hand. Nade has been still locked. Nade is completely fine. Just the smoke coming in. Gonna get instantly pushed maybe. He has to just hold his angle. He has to just stay secure. He has to figure out a way. If he can probably squad wipe them 2v4, this will be a massive advantage for them. But JSR on the other line, slowly with their teamwork, pushing in, trying to figure out. Spray coming in. Romeo takes on Hardcore on the other side. George takes on Yeti on the other side. But this is one push we really want to look at. The push has been made. Slowly jumps are coming in. Slowly information is being garnered. VJ and his teammates holding angles, holding their route through. What's going to happen? Time will tell. This is the place where the push is going to come in. This is the place where the crossfire is created. Peaks are going to be made. And they kind of know where the teams are. Until Team 14 does not come in, VJ from the sidelines knocks one. VJ's position has been compromised. If you don't know where Mystique is, it's all Gucci. But as of now, a smoke has come in. Multiple smokes have come in with a flashbang. Mystique also chucks down some artillery, some utility. VJ on the other line, spamming as much as he can, pushing Team 14 to the behind. This battle is really intense, and team number 14's AK has held an angle. The rest of his team has gone down. It's gonna be room versus room, 2 versus 4, squad versus squad. Who's gonna come out in this battle on top? It's 2v4, man. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know what is gonna happen out here. They are just chucking in and faking in by baiting in some bandages. They're going to chuck in some bandages, baiting people to come and probably pick it up. Throwing one bandage at a time. VJ, I think this is a strategy by VJ, guys. You know what happens? यहाँ पे लोग रश करेंगे, ऑटो पिकअप की वजह से वो लोग ज़मीन पे झुक के ये बैंडेज उठाएंगे, एंड इन दैट मच टाइम दैट गिव्स द स्लाइट अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर वोल्ट टू गेट सम मोर डैमेज, टू गेट सम better strategy out there. So I think this might choose, if VJ is thinking of this and using the strategy, then I think it's great. I think it's a very smart strategy to use in a 2 versus 4. Auto pickup FTW. यहाँ पे अगर auto pickup बंद नहीं है, as soon as they enter the room, they're going to automatically pick up one bandage each. Two versus squads. They're just holding angles. They're not doing anything else. Shots coming in. Just some pre-fire. In the meanwhile, Honey takes down George Strike. Oh my god. Pushing in, coming in, spray down. Volt DJ falls down. Classics fall down. This is the end of Volt in this tournament. Volt makes an exit. 15 teams alive, and let's go check out all the other action happening at all the other places, like specifically this drop. This donut going for the spray, takes down George Sasuke. Is George going to have an early exit? This can be disastrous for them if George has an early exit in this event, in this tournament. They need to survive. They need to look at surviving and live to see another day. Only 15 teams alive, only 55 players alive. Circle is closing in. People from Novo entering the city. People from military entering the city. The fight continues here. There is going to be County Terror versus the green team. It's team number 18. They are really close to each other. Looting in George Pole. Getting their arsenal up. Getting the arsenal up and running. The first circle is almost coming to an end. And we're going to see where the next circle comes in. Forcing teams to go. Forcing teams to make a play. Making a rotation. Right now, my worry is for Team George, who have, I think, lost one player already. In the meanwhile out here, again, Team 4 DM just playing strategy, holding in angles, holding in one apartment, and just waiting and gathering as much information as they can. With this information, they'll probably look at finishing in the top 3 and probably secure themselves a tournament win, if nothing else. In the meanwhile, is there a fight gonna take place out here? No, I think that they have information on each other. There are players right next to each other, so it'll be shocking if they don't know that there are players next to them. So I think they need to take out their guns, and this might just become an action-packed matchup out here at George Pole to figure out who can control George Pole completely. County Terror, proning. Viper Insane, proning. Looking at each other, calling for backup, calling for a 1099. Anyone who peeks is going to get the first shot out. The peek is the most important thing. What's going to happen here? Is his team going to come for backup? Does County Terror have enough people next to him? There are only 3 people alive on County Terror side and 4 people alive on Team Viper's side. So we're going to see what goes. He's going to slowly walk, slowly making his way to the door. He knows that there's no one at the door of the Israel. He would have been instantly knocked down out there. He's very, very aware, making his way up the stairs slowly but surely. I'm not sure what angle this is, but it's going in great. He's just trying to get his team for backup, get his team to ensure that he gets some backup. The next circle has been spawned. Rozhok, Pochinki, Gatka, School, all these places are currently in the circle, and here we can see IB, Joker in a vehicle moving in. They see Team 1 moving in together, have multiple vehicles pushing away to glory. A fight coming in. Joker removes his gun, pushing in. Team 17, 1 player goes down. Fights are still in progress. There are cars roaming around. There's still 4 alive for them, and they're trying to just figure where all the players would be. Flanking from every angle possible. Romeo takes down Fate. 4 people alive, 3 people against them. Trying to figure out a good angle, but decide that with a knock they're going to head into the circle. In the meanwhile, on the other side, we have Honey versus, Team Orkat versus Team 8 going in for some Rouge gameplay. Harry was completely knocked down. Nandu takes him down, eventually falling. Honey OP going for the flank, looking from behind. Spots one on the right, I think, but actually it's a complete wipe. Donuts team with another team wipe coming into this game. In the meanwhile, on the left side, they have Team 1. Team 1 making their way, going like they do in every game, guys. If you'll have noticed, in every game, they spot the circle and they head to the middle of the circle. But right now, in the middle of the circle is 7DS, who are also far up in the point table and who might want to really take this fight. Because, guys, the only way another team wins this tournament, in my opinion, is if they take down 4DS at the start. In the meanwhile, the fight continues out here. County Royal are all set into Georgepur, just holding angles, trying to spot as much as they can. People are really far from each other, looting in, getting into the zone, and trying to figure what's going to happen next. We have Insane holding the circle, running in, going towards a buggy, ticking off on a lot of health. Probably spots something in the house, trying to figure out if there's some healing. Figures out a first aid kit, gonna go try to pick it up, but it says your bag is full, so he could not pick it up. Team Joker surrounding themselves, getting some more loot, getting themselves into a house, and just holding every angle possible. In the meanwhile, they are being pushed upon. Team Leo. If I would love to see an early fight come in, to be very, very honest. George are still there, Strike and Aditya yet in the fight. This might just be insane. There are people all around. The green and the brown team decided that tum log bhi jao, hum log bhi jao. They decided ki truce karte hai, peace treaty, we don't want to do war anymore, we believe in peace. So they've left the area untouched, unharmed. Out here, if all 4 teams move towards the center, Team DM, 4DM is going to be in difficulty. How many angles can they watch? They have the guns they want, they have the artillery they want, an M249 just to spray down and get a lot of damage inflicted. They can definitely do that. Not 1 second or 1 bit of issue at all. Teams moving into the circle. The circle starts closing in a couple of seconds. Is that bug for me? Alright guys, the circle is already closing in if I'm not wrong. Anyways. Donuts takes down Chaos Bolt on the side. There is a battle instantly happening here. They are scoping in house after house, going for the heads. That's Team 6 versus Team 12. Trying to get some damage, trying to figure out, chucking in them nades, trying to see if all what they can do is great. Throwing in some smoke, so in case they plan to figure out a rush, it will not be an issue. We have Dominic with a ghillie suit pushing in from the side, clocks in a nade, aiming towards the house, chucks it in through the glass, goes inside, it pops but damages no one. We're gonna go shift. A random fire coming in. Dominic running for the Chaos Bolt. Dominic takes down Chaos Bolt. Instantly goes for the finish. Chaos Bolt goes down. Fernando going for the push. Beautiful boy in the meanwhile on the side, nicking off damage. One more person goes down, and it's another wipe for Donut's team. It's another team wipe. What a game coming in. The circle is almost closing in. Next circle is all set to form. We have 13 teams alive, 47 players in the array of the map. The next circle comes in, and once again, I don't know what to call it, luck or whatever, but the circle is always in favor of 4DM. Always in favor of 4DM. Right now, it's all upon this team Leo to take them down. If they manage to do that, they can stand a chance to probably reach high in the tournament. Otherwise, 4DM are going to clutch this and go for the win. In the meanwhile, on top, we see Team 19 moving in. Might spot one person from Team BN, or the player AFQ might just go down. The brown team are currently split up. County Royal, BM is here, Terror is here, but a drop has been spotted. And Team 4DM are probably heading towards a drop. Shots have come in. They decide to enter the house, decide to get into cover and figure out if there's another way out. They are getting targeted. They know. Donut's team knows that there are people ahead. Donut's team knows that this is a moment for them to get a couple more kills and probably reach ahead more in the leaderboard. Some Car 98 shots have been heard. Donut, in the meanwhile, and his team is spraying. Going to open, go for the spray, takes a little bit of damage, some 20 HP. Meanwhile, getting pushed upon. We have Joker from Team 4DM inflicting some damage, seeing one knocked as MC Holla gets revived. Nothing to worry about it. He's gonna get healed. He's gonna stand up back on his feet. Currently, in the middle of all the battle is Donut's team, Team Orkat. Team Orkat are currently in the crossfire, heading from Team Blue, but then again, Team Red are currently also here, trying to push in. See, this battle is going to be interesting at the middle area out here. Circle is all set to close in 30 seconds. Once that circle closes, mayhem is going to begin. Attacking, defending. People have to utilize a hell lot of strategy to figure out how they can go about this. Every squad is controlling one house and trying to figure out each and every angle possible. Trying to shoot on to 4DM, trying to figure out if they can take them down. We have Clutch out here, scoping in with the DP. Oh, sorry, with the mini, if I'm not wrong. Trying to get angle, trying to figure out if he spots the team anyway. Just shooting him. Spots one, but does not get a kill. Spots another. At least he has information provided to his team. Just getting angle from angle, spot from spot, trying to figure what way can he get some knocks. Does he spot someone there? Moving back, we have Team Honey out here. Moving in. Nando with 4 kills, Donut with 3 kills, Honey with 1 kill. What's going to happen now? The circle is closing in. Next zone is going to be created. They are going to go into a fight. They're going to see vehicles around. 4 vehicles approaching Team Donut. This time, we are going to go to watch Donut's POV. They know the vehicles are coming. They know everybody is en route. Shots have been made. Bullets have been fired. 7.62s and 5.52s have left the guns, and the bullets have been reloaded. They're right next to each other. Battles coming in, sprays are coming in. Donut is holding the back angle in case anyone tries to lurk on them. It's a very, very great thing for them to do. He hears a car, he hears them going away, he spots one, goes for the spray, couple of bullets hitting on the car, but then one more, going for one more. Donut just spraying around, trying to figure out if he can get some kills. Gonna blow up the car, spots the leg. Viper Insane goes down by Nuke Wizard from the right hand side. This is 3 teams battling it out. Donut just scoping around, trying to figure out what to do next. A battle for Insane. Team 11 versus Team 7 going in. 2 players knocked here. Amy going for the finish. There's one person alive from Team 7. Battles coming from all angles. Shots coming in. Donut from the other line spamming it. And the meanwhile out here, we can see the red team versus the blue team. This is an insane battle because it's 4DM. Out here, pushing in. He gets crouched. He goes up. Voltafart goes down. Leo George holding in the sidelines, chucking in the smokes, popping in the angles, trying to safely secure himself. This is really, really intense. There is so much happening all around the map, and we're not sure which person to look at, but we are definitely going to look at 4DM. 4DM currently has all 4 players fit and fine, healing up, going in, and they are being rushed. They are being charged upon. This is going to be a complete massacre. People are out of their vehicles. Pushes have been made. What is happening? Oh my god. This damage is going down. Health is going down. MKC Hola has 1 HP. Leo Clutch takes down Derek. Derek goes down. Dexterino from the left side. Team 17 takes them down. Right now 4DM surviving what could have been a disaster. Surviving what could have been a massacre. But it's not the end. They're still surrounded. They're still surrounded by multiple players. Oh my god, what is happening in this game? 1 player knocked. He's going to get revived instantly. No issues, no casualties. Uses a first aid, heals up. 11 teams alive, 35 players, yet standing strong, figuring out what to do next, how to go about this game. I'm going to zoom out. The next circle currently is still slightly in favor of MKC Hola, but they might get pushed upon. JSR have had enough. They want to come in. They want to show who is the boss. They want to come in and find out how they can destroy the enemy team. They've got the high ground advantage, and this might be very, very disastrous right now. Circle has closed in. The next zone has been made. Shots coming in. Need to go into free mode. Because free mode is what we love, alright? Smokes have been made. A way for them to escape. Team 4, 1 person getting some damage off. Donut takes down Leo Clutch. Romeo from the side, from the blue zone, picking up some damage as much as he can. Jazz in the meanwhile healing up, trying to just secure himself another life, trying to make sure that he can fight, he can live to battle and ensure finishing top in the ranks. In the meanwhile, dangerous George Logan goes down by AK. That might be the end of George. 1 player alive. Can they actually revive him and secure themselves a slight of ray of hope? This fight is very, very important for 4DM. If they do not win this fight, there could be chances that they fall down. This game did not have many kills. There are only 3 kills to the name. So the points they might not get are too many. So let's see what happens now. Team JSR versus Team 4DM. 7DS takes down Legends, but this is a battle I really want to watch. The squad wipe down. Legends are completely gone on the top left of the map. 9 teams, 29 players alive, and Optimus spots one. He spots Romeo. If Romeo picks, he will get straight headshotted. Goes for the fire, reveals his position, but there is some crossfire coming in. Backup has been called as Donut and team decides that we also want to be a part of this fight. What all is 4DM thinking? God alone knows, but it's time for them to go into the circle. 8 seconds on the clock. The circle is almost all set to close. damage on the vehicle. This vehicle can go down. It's smoking. They have to jump down. The vehicle is going to be blown up. IB Joker does go down, but that is not the end of the team as of now. Romeo, meanwhile, heading straight down, heading straight out. YouTube God is going to smoke himself, just trying to find a way to live. He's called for backup. The car has come. 3 people yet alive. Sits into the vehicle, takes off some damage. What is happening? Oh my God, are you kidding me? Donut side just going in for the kills. Dangerous takes down Viper Kunal. One more person down. The great team again playing down. Going for 4DM. 4DM. Wait for the spray. One person has been stocked. Nate coming in. Romeo out here healing him. Romeo goes down. 4DM might just be down. They need to push out here. 4DM goes down. YouTube God also almost down. Hola, the last man standing. Gonna go for the spray. 4DM out of this match. Oh my God, this is gonna be really intense. This is a chance for teams to recalibrate, rethink of what to be done. There are 3 people from Jord currently alive, currently trying to go for the win. What is happening? This is complete madness. Are you kidding me?
जो कि वॉच टावर में थर्ड आई स्मोक मारना और जब 20 सेकंड बाकी रहेगा गाड़ी लेके वॉच टावर में स्लैम और अंदर जाके बैठ जाओ।
हाँ, पूरा स्ट्रेटजी ऑल माइक पे बता दो। पूरा स्ट्रेटजी तुम ऑल माइक पे बता दो।
एक उसकी वॉच टावर है मार। अभी नहीं पुश कर ले।
HyperX, Nandu, Team Donut, Team Orchard, holding the angle strong. No one currently in the circle. Everyone will have to go into the circle and ensure. Dominic Fever knocks down JSR Dangerous with a Car 98, with a Patsy headshot. Coming in, Nandu going for the push with the smoke, heading to the circle, going into the warehouse. We have JSR, 2 people alive.
कोई बात नहीं, तेज जोन जा गाड़ी दे।
भाई इसको बोल दो ऑल चैट से भाई कैसे क्यों ऑल चैट पे क्यों यार? इट्स an intense moment है and people want to use all chat. Logan, Aditya and Drake trying to go in. There are 2 people down. Karan, Leo's coming in from the sidelines. This is going to be a complete massacre. The circle has started closing in. The 10 seconds popping in, going to become smaller and smaller, faster and faster, and everybody knows. George Strike falls down. GSR Optimus falls down. This is going to be insane. This is probably going to be one of the last circles in this match. We have team 4, 7 teams alive, 6 teams. JSR goes down. Current battle everywhere happening. What is happening? I'm not even understanding. Team 13, team 4 outside the circle. Team 4, team 5. We have only 5 teams left. Donut team has 4 people alive. A wonderful nade coming in. Team 5, Jord yet alive. We have only 4 teams.
आदमी लोग ज्यादा है। मंदिर वाला का आदमी लोग ज्यादा है, मतलब लोग 4 बंदे तो लोग जोन पहले जाएगा।
बस बात कर रहे हैं, स्टडी अपना रहे हैं। 4 teams alive. Team 12, Team 5. Team 5 is a team to watch out for here because it's Team Jord. वो लोग निकल रहे हैं, कॉल आ गया. Everybody is hearing this. I don't know if people know the meaning of all chat or not, but a vehicle's coming in. A vehicle's gonna stop it. They know Team 11, Wizard alive, straight 4 versus 3 versus 2 versus 1. Leo God.
मंदिर वाला भी अई मत मार मंदिर वाला को जान मार इसको मार।
Aditya currently coming in with the molly. He's going to fall down. Jord is down. It's one person, Aditya, alive from Jord. He will fall any second. Getting some kills off. Spamming as much as he can. He gets one finish. It's a 3 versus 3 versus 1. Leo God, what are you doing all alone? Camping and trying to get the second place finish. I don't know why this guy is still using all mic by mic. बंद कर लो.
उतार देना पेड़ पे जाके. हाँ तो जाना अभी. अबे अब जोन को आने दे. अब ब्लू जोन आने दे तब.
सबको स्ट्रेटजी बना दो ताकि उनको भी पता रहे तुम लोग क्या करने वाले हो.
भाई तो मत कर चिकू.
A 3 versus 3
मत कर
versus 1. What is happening?
मत कर. देखो देख लेगा वो लोग. ट्रैप हो जाएगा. तो ट्रैप हो जाएगा.
Number 2 all alone holding the side. He's going to be the one who's going to enable the crossfire. Circle is coming in. He has to figure a way to run in. In the meanwhile, Team 11 versus Team 12. The last zone of the tournament. The last battle probably of the tournament. 3 versus 1. Going in. Is coming in. 2 people. Continuously people are going down from both sides. Knocks coming in the meanwhile. Leo God using the heal. He's trying to run in. Trying to get as much as he can. But it's now a 3 versus 3. Team 11 versus Team 12. The finals. What's gonna happen?
ओ भाई चेक कर सिराली दा बोलो साचे दरबार की
It's 2 versus 3. Donut and Nandu versus Gotten and Amy. It's the hill. It's the final hill. How are they going to achieve this? Is the clutch going to come again? Is a nade coming in right on point? Nandu gets some damage but does not fall down. This is really, really intense. Team 11 already have an advantage of this hill. Nandu healing up. Donut in the meanwhile doing some help with the help of his snaking abilities. Gonna get up and probably get a couple of damage, a couple of points off. Donut and Nandu both with 5 kills each, trying to get some more kills for their team. Gonna go rush into the smoke, gonna spray and pray and hope that certain shots will land. Let's see what's gonna happen. New Gotten has gotten Nandu. It's all on Donut. It's a 1 versus 3. Donut takes down 1. Will he be able to go for more? Unfortunately, does not. Nuke comes in and finally manages to get the winner chicken dinner and secure themselves a win in this match. Time will tell who will be the first team in this tournament. It was a great event, guys, and we will see who is up again. I can see in 3 minutes delay that chat is already spamming that Jord won the tourney. But let's see, guys, once the point tables do get released, all will know who actually is the final winner. I'm going to just send in some screenshots on the chat. Damn, this was mind-blowing. This was... I'm lost of words as to what this event was. But the finals are over. The main event is done. And now we will come to know which team is victorious, which team has got the prizes, which team has secured themselves a win in PasKaLL's BGMI tournament edition number 1. Guys, I'm just going to say one thing to all you people watching the stream. Just one thing, guys. The only thing I ever ask for is just to be in competition with Dominic, and the competition only happens in one way. I've put in all the screenshots of the matches, but the thing is, like, one thing I always look forward to in PUBG is not rank, is not kills, is not something. One thing I look forward to is popularity, and the only way I can get popularity is if you all give me some. Right now I'm at 108k, but my road is to 200k. So if you guys feel like if you guys are in a great mood and have some free popularity to give, it would be great for me to receive. In the meanwhile, what I am going to do is I am going to calculate the total kills by the teams, the total kills, to see which team has the most kills. I think I am just like, I need some water, but I'm gonna wait. Let's go to Team Nuke first. All right, we have Gotten with 2 kills, that makes him 4. Godson with 3 kills, that makes him 3. Wizard with 5 kills, that makes him 6. Then we have Team Okat. Dominic Fever with 2 kills. Donut with 5 kills. Nandu with 5 kills. Honey with 1 kill. Let's go to Team Leo. Has Leo God with 2 kills. Leo Jord and Clutch with 1 kill each. Now going to Jorders. JSR. $70S. 0 with 2. Jet with 3. Qatil with 3. Then we have JSR, Karan AK Morningstar. Viper. Eleven is done. Derek with 1 kill. 15 is done. Whew. Ah, that was tiring, guys. Guys, get so basically, actually, I can't ask her questions because I will like. Whew, I'm tired, guys. Popularity to you. Whew. अच्छा ये भी कर सकते हैं क्या? Problema.
ओ
हेलो
हम लोग सोच रहे थे 12 तो कलर लाइक जब हो जाएगा ना उसके बाद एक ऐसी पैन का कस्टम करते हैं, फन कस्टम
चलेगा।
रेजिस्टेंस वाला नहीं, लाइक कोई भी आ सकता है ऐसे।
चलेगा चलेगा।
करना है फिर?
मुझे चलेगा। मैं तो लाइक मैं बस स्ट्रीम का डिले भी हटा रहा हूँ एक सेकंड।
तो रिस्टार्ट नहीं होती उसमें स्ट्रीम?
हाँ नहीं
आई थिंक होती है।
नहीं बफर होएगा।
फर्स्टली कांस्टेबल
एक सेकंड ना।
करना है ना फिर एक फन कस्टम?
हाँ कर सकते हैं यस यस। मैं तो अभी बस क्रेट ओपनिंग कर रहा हूँ।
आरुष ने डाल थर्ड का डाल दिया क्या पास्कल?
हाँ
डाल देना वो आरुष ने, और चैट देख लो।
और डाल दिया। ओ भाई कुछ बनाना है कि ऐसे ही?
ये क्या बनाना है?
रहने देते ही, बाकी
वो चलेगा।
एक टाइम लग जाएगा, बेकार में रहने देते हैं।
मैं मेन डिस्कॉर्ड अनाउंसमेंट डाल रहा हूँ।
हाँ ठीक है। वैसे तो आपने आखिर गलत नहीं बताया।
क्यों?
जो वो बताया आपने 749 वाला मैसेज, इट शुड बी लाइक प्लेयर 1।
हाँ मतलब हाँ ओके हाँ you're right यप मैंने गलती से थोड़ा एक सेकंड रुक, शायद से मैंने वो
मैं देख लेता, मैं वेरीफाई कर लेता ऊपर रिजल्ट से, कोई बात नहीं।
हाँ नहीं तो सही है मेरा गलती था। यप पहले पता नहीं क्यों मैंने वो गलती से 6 पढ़ा, लाइक 8 नहीं पढ़ा।
हाँ समझ गया।
कैसे ढूंढूं भाई यहाँ पे? किधर गया वो इमेज? ऑर्गेनाइजर्स चैट ओपन ओरिजिनल
चैनल मैंने डिलीट कर दूं मैं?
हाँ
रोल डिलीट कर दे, सारा रोल्स डिलीट कर दे अभी।
मैं डिलीट कर देता हूँ।
सारे मत कर दियो, भी अनाउंसमेंट
कर देता हूँ। मेन अनाउंसमेंट डाल रहे हो?
मेन अनाउंसमेंट में डाल देना पास्कल।
हाँ मेन अनाउंसमेंट नहीं डाल रहा हूँ।
ये सब डिलीट कर दो।
कर तो सकते हैं, कुछ रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं होगा इसका ना, कुछ इसमें कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन का रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं रहेगा ना?
करते भाई, रात को करते भाई।
हाँ आराम से गाय में नहीं करना है यार।
वही
ये करना है लाइक नॉर्मल
पैन वाला
हाँ
करते हैं, बट कौन सा वाला? क्रॉसबो वाला करना है वो
नहीं,
28 वालों
क्रॉसबो
के
28 वाला 28 वाला वो
28 वाला
सोलो?
कौन सा ओनली पैन?
हाँ ओनली
28
पैन।
में की वेस्ट कर रहा है तू।
वही भाई
एक
100 का
एडवांस।
करते हैं भाई, 100 का
100
क्रॉसबो
का
ओनली
बहुत
करते
देर
हैं।
लग जाएगा।
क्रॉसबो
लोग
ओनली करो
गाड़ी
तो
नहीं
बहुत
बोल
देर
रहे।
लग जाती है।
तो
वही
ठीक है ना, आधा घंटा ही तो लगेगा, क्या दिक्कत है?
अबे तू 28 में एडवांस रूम कार्ड की वेस्ट कर रहा है भाई।
भाई ओनली बूट कैंप पैन पे पैन
ओनली बूट कैंप पैन कर
और
सकते,
लोगों
जो भी
ने
नहीं,
करना है एक बार
ओनली
कर लेते
ओनली स्कूल करते हैं।
हाँ स्कूल करते हैं, ओनली स्कूल पैन 100 बंदों का।
पैन या क्रॉसबो कर ले।
क्रॉसबो नहीं, क्रॉसबो मुझे नहीं फैन ज्यादा
तुम
अच्छा
बताओ।
लगा।
हैं। बंदे
100
गाड़ी
बंदों
लेके
का
घूमेंगे, मेन बात ये है
100
हाँ
कि
गाड़ी
हाँ
लेके।
गाड़ी मिल
100
जाता है,
सुन
गाड़ी
सुन
लेके
100
घूमते हैं।
बंदों 100 बंदों का पैन करते हैं ओनली स्कूल।
बट उसमें बंदे गाड़ी लेके घूमेंगे, बात वो
हाँ
है,
गाड़ी
समझ रहे
लेके
हैं?
स्कूल में क्या करेंगे, स्कूल में काई चलाएंगे अंदर, छत पे कर लेंगे स्कूल की।
एक काम
तेरे को
करते
क्या
हैं फिर।
लगता है कि
हम
100
सब
जन उतरेंगे यहाँ पे स्कूल? क्या लगता
लैग
है?
होगा, दसियों का तो क्रैश हो जाएगा। ठीक है, हमारा भी लैग होगा, देखा जाएगा ना। कर
अरे
सकते हैं, 70-80 तो आएगी ही, कुछ तो आएगी
तो
ही। अलग उतर के भी
कर देना।
करेंगे क्या लोग पैन वाले में?
क्यूरेक्स,
आई डोंट
बता।
नो।
मुझे एक चीज़
हाँ
बता, जो टीम, मुझे अभी के लिए नाम नहीं लेना बिकॉज टीम चालू है, बट जो टीम थर्ड आई है वो
हाँ
सेकंड मैच के बाद पॉइंट टेबल पे कितने पे थी? बस मुझे लाइक डीएम कर दे।
बता ना तू।
अबे बट
नहीं
फिर
पता चल जाएगा ना,
हाँ,
फिर
कोई भी
टीम नेम
पॉइंट
पता
टेबल
चल
देखेगा बोलेगा
जाएगा।
अच्छा ये टीम है मतलब ये।
तो वो थर्ड बोल दिया तो उससे भी लाइक।
नहीं ये, नहीं मैं बोला मेन
समझ
मेन
गया।
पॉइंट टेबल में थोड़ा उनको कैसे पता कौन है, अनलेस दे
हाँ ठीक है।
कैलकुलेटेड एवरीथिंग।
पास्कल भाई 6th पे।
वाह।
तालियां भाई।
नाइस भाई, नाइस भाई, नाइस
सही है भाई।
भाई। अलग बीच में से बोल एकदम से। डोनेट, तेरे को पता है ना तूने क्या आगा, या वो भी नहीं पता?
हाँ पता है पता है।
अच्छा पता है, कुछ
वही
पता
ना।
है, रियलाइजेशन है।
हाँ भाई।
भाई क्या इसने ना, मैं बताऊँ एक और बात, इसने एक बार बोला, बहुत स्लो आवाज गई, वो हो गया था ओवरलैप, तो मैं शांति से ना कुछ बोला नहीं है, इसने उसके बाद वापस बोल दिया।
सेकंड टाइम तो नाम नहीं बोला ना, सिर्फ पोजीशन बोला।
नाम नहीं तो वो तो पब्लिक है,
छोड़ भाई,
तब क्या फायदा,
डोनेट छोड़,
वो पब्लिक हो
डोनेट
गया।
रहने दे, तेरे से ना पाएगा, डोनेट तेरे से ना पाएगा।
भाई
बास्केट में डिले
दोनों-
हटा
अच्छा
नहीं।
ये लोग फर्स्ट
डिले
है
हट
क्या
नहीं सकते,
न्यूक
फोन
वाले?
चालू रहेगा तो।
थर्ड मैच?
हाँ हाँ हाँ, फर्स्ट टाइम।
अच्छा इनको भाई, उनका पूरा प्रीफिक्स भाई मैंने पहली बार देखा, पूरा प्रीफिक्स न्यूक एक साथ है। नजर नहीं पड़ती सबसे।
अरे डोनेट रूम बना रहा है?
वही पूछ रहा हूँ मैं, बनाओ या नहीं।
हैं? क्यों नहीं बनाना?
पास्कल बनाना तो है, और कब बनाना है पास्कल से पूछ ले।
मैं बस ये लिख रहा हूँ, मुझे 5 मिनट दो इसमें टीम तो
हाँ तो रूम बना के तब तक इनवाइट तो दे, लौंडे आएगी भी तो 5 मिनट में।
अपने अपने
क्या
लॉन्डो को
करना है?
इनवाइट कर दो पहले।
हाँ बना रहा हूँ।
और एडवांस सेटिंग से पूरा चेंज कर देना।
एडवांस कर
जोन
लेना
स्पीड,
सेटिंग, इसकी
हाँ,
सेटिंग्स करा
और
दे ले।
जोन स्पीड बढ़ा देना, समझा?
अरे जोन
जोन
स्पीड फुल, वो लूट फुल क्या सब, सॉरी जीरो कर और पैन फुल कर दे।
पेनफुल, हाँ मिली।
वो डाइस बता देगा बाकी जो भी उसको।
हाँ वो लाइव कर, यूट्यूब पे लाइव, यूट्यूब बोल रहे हैं यहाँ पे, डिस्कॉर्ड पे लाइव कर।
डोनेट डोनेट बिग फैन सर।
बोलो बोलो, सेटिंग्स बोलो।
डिस्कॉर्ड पे लाइव कर, हम बता रहे हैं।
रुको फिर मोबाइल था।
ओ भाई देख रहा हूँ।
दिख रहा है?
हाँ दिख रहा ये कर जोन स्पीड फुल कर प्ले जोन स्ट्रिंग 1.2 नीचे कर ऑटो पिकअप इनेबल नीचे कर
Season damage. Show skeleton on death.
सुन रेड जोन ऑफ कर ऊपर जा
Red zone
रेड
off ही
जोन
है शायद.
हाँ ऑफ है ना ठीक है प्ले जोन डैमेज 1.2 कर दे
2.
बस
Okay.
और इसमें कुछ छिड़कानी मत कर ये जोन डायमीटर ये बढ़ा सकता है क्या जोन डायमीटर बढ़ा दे छोटा कर मतलब सॉरी
नहीं 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 बढ़ा
जोन
सकते.
छोटा होगा
सेफ
छोटा
जोन
होगा
मस्टर्ड
स्टार्ट टाइम
मस्टर्ड
शॉर्ट हो
मस्टर्ड
जाता है.
सेफ जोन
नेक्स्ट
डिस्प्ले टाइम
स्नाइपर.
सब स्नाइपर राइफल सब जीरो ये सब
मीली रखना है ना.
हाँ
पास्कल
मिली
मेरा एक
रखना
क्वेश्चन है
हाँ
मिली
यारों की
मैक्स कर दो।
कहानी के लिए
क्या?
यारों की कहानी के लिए
हाँ तो
अबे
सारे के
स्ट्रीम
डिस्कॉर्ड पे
है,
पोस्ट
स्ट्रीम
करना
ऑन है,
पड़ेगा।
स्ट्रीम ऑन।
नहीं भाई मैं नहीं मानता
जीरो
हेल्थ फुल है ना.
3 इंटू 3 करते हैं ना इनको। क्या जा रहा 2 कर 3 नहीं 2
फ्यूल फ्यूल नहीं दे रहा हूँ.
फ्यूल मत देना हाँ
बैकपैक आर्मर.
ये सब ठीक है सब सही है 3 कर दें तो 3 बैकपैक आर्मर सब
एमो नहीं चाहिए ना.
एमओ 0 एमओ इंटू 0 कर प्लेयर गन इंटू
बस
0 सही है
हो गया ना.
हाँ
यप।
साउंड साउंड विजुअलाइजेशन ऑन कर ऊपर
किधर. ये है ना.
हाँ साउंड विजुअलाइजेशन ऑन कर
एम असिस्ट.
एम असिस्ट ऑफ होने से क्या ही फर्क पड़ता
उसका क्या ही फर्क पड़ेगा। ये
है नीचे
स्केलेटन कैसी है, स्केलेटन ऑन डेथ।
क्रिएट कर दे क्या इसके रिटर्न ऑन
हो गया.
हाँ एक
इनवाइट
शो
देना
स्केलेटन।
हमारा
मैं आ रहा हूँ, मैं भी आ रहा हूँ, मेरे को भी इनवाइट।
पास्कल
इनवाइट
भाई. ये भी डोमिनिक.
ये सोलो कर और क्या सोलो
सोलो नहीं भाई. स्क्वाड ही
सोलो नहीं
बेस्ट
हो
है.
सोलो रखना और मजा आएगा।
वही सोलो रखने का
सोलो रखना है. हम्म.
सोलो कर सकते
या डुओ.
सोलो
पास्कल भाई आ जाओ.
एक सेकंड ना।
यप यप.
एविल आजा लाइव बंद कर दे
कर रहा हूँ.
कौन है ये
हाँ
बीसी
थक
कौन
गया
है
हूँ ब्रो।
एबीसी
फ्यूरियस नहीं है क्या यहाँ पे?
नहीं आईडीपी मेरे को डीएम करना या फिर डाल दे यहाँ पे चैट डाल देना पास्कल भाई की आपको देते आप डाल दो हेलो
पास्कल भाई को दे रहा हूँ ठीक है.
एक सेकंड ना, हाँ मुझे दे दे।
पैन फाइट डिस्कॉर्ड पे डाल दियो।
ओनली पैन आपको दे.
बैक ऑफ कर दे तुरंत।
और तेरा 3 मिनट का
हाँ,
रिले
check
अभी
off
चालू
कर
है पता है।
वो ऑफ थोड़ी कर सकते स्क्रीन चालू है तो ऑफ नहीं होता
दे दिया पास्कल भाई को.
कोई रूम से बाहर गया शायद से
बस मुझे 1 मिनट देना, ये
आरुष
ऑलमोस्ट हो गया।
आरुष एग्जिट हो गया
हाँ मैं एग्जैक्ट मैं वापस आ रहा हूँ, ठीक है। डोनेट इनवाइट कर दियो। बस फुल ना हो तब तक।
Oh, almost done.
डोनट इनवाइट
At the rate everyone and points table को copy
स्पेक्टेट भी
paste.
बंद कर
And एक सेकंड, what the fuck? मैं भी कैसा बंदा हूँ भाई? मैं ऑर्गेनाइजर्स चैट में डाल रहा था. सर्वर अनाउंसमेंट. All right, winner announcement has been done.
एक ग्लाइडर को क्या हो गया भाई, इतना खुशी नाच रहे.
हाँ चलो, अब बता क्या करना है.
वो आईडी पास
आईडी पास दे दो बस उनको टैग करके. अब ये लोग को रजिस्टर टीम्स
रजिस्टर टीम्स को
हटा दिया क्या, और रोल हटा दिया क्या?
हेलो ऑर्गेनाइजर चैट में
अरे?
कुछ भेजे, कोई कोई देखना एक बार. क्या बोले भाई उसको, क्या बोले?
डिलीट मत करियो बे, मैं इसके मैच के बाद देखूंगा.
हाँ
वाह
ऑर्गेनाइजर चैट
भाई खतरनाक हुआ, देखना ना कोई.
वो है क्या?
अच्छा, ये कोड किधर देना है?
अनाउंसमेंट डाल दो या फिर पब्लिक चैट
अरे
में.
जान मैं दे दो भाई, ज्यादा नहीं दे दो.
मतलब क्या ये रजिस्टर क्लिक करना है कि ओपन फॉर ऑल?
सर ओपन फॉर ऑल, ओपन फॉर ऑल.
ओपन फॉर ऑल स्ट्रीम हर जगह दे दो.
ठीक है. पब्लिक चैट डिस्कॉर्ड एट एवरीवन. ये इसमें क्या क्या रूल्स है?
कुछ रूल्स नहीं है, खाली पैन.
फैन
खाली
और
पैन ही मिलेगा.
गाड़ी से ना
पैन
हो
और
रहा है,
ओनली स्कूल, गाड़ी नहीं.
गाड़ी से ना होता है, उड़ा है.
फ्यूरिक्स क्या कर रहे थे?
मिशन डीसीओ.
हेलो
हाँ,
आजा रूम में, आजा रूम क्रिएट किया मैंने.
आईडी पास डिस्कॉर्ड पे डाल दिया.
अरे दे दे पब्लिक कर दो आईडी पासवर्ड. आ जाऊंगा मैं.
वो आजा ना जल्दी.
आता हूँ.
ऑनलाइन कोई ना, फ्यूरिक्स वैसे भी स्ट्रीम स्नैप करके सब स्कूल ही आ जाएगा. चिल
भाई ना पैन, वैसे भी पैन वाले में
नहीं,
लोग
वो 3 मिनट का डिले अभी भी है. हटा नहीं, वो
हटा
डिले
दिया.
हटा नहीं.
व्हाट?
हटा दिया.
नहीं हटता अभी भी है.
नहीं है भाई, रूम में है पास्कल भाई अभी।
एक ग्लाइडर को क्या हो गया भाई?
हाँ
इतना
थोड़ा
कुछ
डिले
देख
है।
ले माइक
और
देख
ऑन
देखो
रूम में कितने तुम्हें रूम में कितने बंदे और पास्कल की स्ट्रीम पे कितने शो रहे हैं?
7
7 11 इधर 11 12।
बोला ना है डीले से।
ऐसा
है
क्यों?
डिले।
रीस्टार्ट ही होती है पास्कल स्ट्रीम फिर। बफर हुई भी कहाँ है आपकी? शायद हुई थी
हुई
क्या?
थी हुई थी हुई थी हुई थी।
एक बार चेक कर लाते हैं।
नहीं रुक, अब व्हाट द फक, अभी भी डिले एनेबल्ड है। हेलो। हाँ चलो अब बता क्या
नो
करना है।
बोला
भाई।
कि मैंने 8 डीले हैं। वो आईडी पास
आईडी पास दे
आईडी
दो
पासवर्ड
बस
यूट्यूब
उनको
चैट
टाइप।
पे पिन कर दो ना।
ये लोग को
मैंने
रीस्टार्ट
डिस्कॉर्ड पे दिया है।
अरे वो डिले हो रहा है ना, इसलिए कह रहा
हाँ
हूँ चैट पे
मैं
पिन कर दो।
वो रोल हटा दिया।
रुक 2 सेकंड, डोनट।
हेलो ऑर्गेनाइजर चैट में कुछ भेजे, कोई देखना एक बार।
भाई अगर ज्यादा लैग हुआ ना मेरा, मैं तो अपार्टमेंट जाके वहां से आऊंगा भाई।
लैग तो हो गई भाई। और तू
23
डिस्कॉर्ड पे भी रह। तू
लिख
डिस्कॉर्ड पे भी।
फ्यूरिक्स
तू डिस्कॉर्ड
23 ज्वाइन हो गया,
दे,
जल्दी आ।
इनवाइट दे। तू डिस्कॉर्ड देगा तो और लैग होगा, डिस्कॉर्ड पे रहेगा तो, जो कि रहने वाला है।
अरे चलेगा चलेगा, लेकिन ये फन है ना, फन
सेटिंग
में
सही से कर दी ना?
हाँ सब कर।
आयुष वगैरह आ गए?
आयुष किधर है?
आए दिख रहा
किधर?
दिख
हाँ
रहा है
दिख रहा
भाई।
है।
भाई एच इसमें आ रहा है, वाह भाई। हो गया इसका क्रिकेट।
हेलो आवाज
मजा
आ रही है?
आने। हाँ।
मैंने इनवाइट किया अभी।
हर्ष को ड्रैग करना ना। अच्छा इसको।
हैश कर दियो जरा, चार गालियां मेरी साइड से।
किसको? हैं? हेलो।
क्या बोलती पब्लिक।
सही है भाई।
हरा दिया ना आरएलएस नूब, जहाँ खेलना था वहां तो खेल नहीं पाया।
ओ भाई ऑन स्ट्रीम बेइज्जती भाई।
भाई किक करो भाई, किक करो, बेइज्जती करेगा ये।
तो क्या हुआ? क्या हुआ? मैं क्या बोला इसने एग्जैक्ट?
फ्यूरिक्स जरा एशेस गोल्ड एक करके नाम आ रहा होगा उसको।
अच्छा फ्यूरिक्स,
क्या कह
हेलो
रहे हैं?
फ्यूरिक्स।
हाँ।
अबे जहाँ खेलना था वहां तो एविल खेल नहीं पाया, खाली टीडीएम खेलेगा ना।
खेलना थोड़ी ना आते व्हील को, बसता ही तो है, और क्या है।
भाई पूरा बचा है आज।
तुम क्या है, तुम तो एटलीस्ट वो खेला तो, तुम तो भाई क्रिकेट खेलने पहुंचे थे। हाँ।
अबे मेरा ज्यादा बड़ा मैच था
फ्यूरिक्स तेरा
और
भाई है बस,
मुझको
फ्यूरिक्स
आरपी
भाई है।
मिल गया क्रिकेट खेल के।
क्या मिला क्रिकेट खेल के?
आरपी
वो सोचा
आरपी।
था वो सोचा था कि ये लेगा, रॉयल पास लेगा, सबसे ज्यादा किल्स करेगा हर। और
हाँ,
फाइनल्स
खेला
खेला ही
है,
नहीं, एक भी मैच
खेले
नहीं
बिना करेगा ना लगता है।
ओ भाई जॉक।
तो इसमें
फर्स्ट रो
भी
में
क्यों ही
रहना है
आया
यार।
है?
मैं फर्स्ट रो में कैसे हूँ, रुक।
फर्स्ट रो में कैसे हो? लास्ट रो में चलो बैठो ना भाई।
डोनट डोनट एक बार स्पेक्टेट में जा।
देखा, डोनट को बोलते हैं स्पेक्टेट में जाने, वो ऊपर आके फर्स्ट में बैठेगा। भाई, हरामी है भाई।
एक बार
ये लॉल भाई, लॉल
ऑर्गेनाइजर चार्ट देख लो ना। सेकंड पॉइंट मेन,
लॉल
जो
हो
जो
गया
जो
भाई।
लास्ट लाइन लिखा
अच्छा,
है वो मेन है, वो मेन है, वो मुझे पता
अरे
है।
ये देवे कौन है भाई, इसको बोलो
वो
यार।
ऑटो ज्वाइन हुआ, ऑटो ज्वाइन हुआ।
सेकंड रो पे आ गया, मेरा प्रमोशन हो गया गाइस। फर्स्ट रो बचा बस, कोई ना कोई तो जाएगा।
पास्कल को देख लेगा यार।
पास्कल भाई मैंने भेजा।
100 बंदे आ जाएंगे ना?
100 नहीं होंगे, 50-60 के आसपास।
तुझे 100 बंदे चाहिए तो बोल, मैं बुला देता हूँ।
बुला बुला।
नहीं रुक, मैं स्ट्रीम पे भी लिंक डालता हूँ, कोड डालता हूँ।
अरे हर कोई सब छोड़ो,
अरे
रहने
सब
देता है।
ये बोल रहा है कि अगर आरएलएस को निकालेगा तो सब आएगा, मतलब एविल के बंदे वो खेलना
बोल
नहीं चाहते सब।
वोल्ट वीजे, वोल्ट वीजे।
देख रहा है एविल का खौफ है ये, समझ रहे हो?
बज रहे हैं भाई,
खौफ नहीं है भाई,
बज रहे हैं भाई, बज।
ये एविल
खौफ
के
नहीं
कारण
है,
ही मेरा मार में ग्लिच हुआ।
वही
लैंडिंग
वही।
किसने कराई थी? एविल ने कराई थी ना उसमें।
हाँ 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 हाँ।
हाँ, मैंने एविल को फॉलो कर रखा था भाई।
लैंडिंग ओपी कराया था।
नहीं, बट मैंने फॉलो एविल को कर रखा था।
पहली बात ना, मैं कभी उतारता ही नहीं, तो सबको भी पता है,
और भाई
ठीक है
मैं बाइक,
ना।
अबे
अरे
भाई
फ्यूरिक्स तू तो बहुत आगे पहुंच गया, जिसके पास गेम सेंस होगा वो उतारेगा ना।
वहाँ तो अच्छा, इसको लैंडिंग आती है वैसे भी ना, गेम सेंस है ना लैंडिंग है।
वही तो, खाली गोली चलाता, दिमाग कहाँ।
भाई
ओ
नेट से
भाई
अपने टीममेट को नॉक भी नहीं कर पाया भाई। जब जरूरत थी तो वैसे कर देता है, जब जरूरत नहीं होती। मैं निकल गया था नॉक होने के बाद भाग दीवार से, ब्लू
हाँ
जोन
ये भी
से।
बात है, ये नॉक हुआ ना ब्लू जोन से, बाहर निकल
भाई
गया।
बाइक ले गया ना ये बंदा, वहां से उठा के ट्राई करते रहता ना। डिले अभी भी है क्या?
हाँ
आजकल अभी भी डिले है
हो गया डिले, अभी बंद थोड़ी जो हो सकती है।
तो स्कूल वीसी पे नहीं है क्या? हेलो पास्कल,
लग रहा है आना पड़ेगा जल्दी।
हेलो, आई एम बैक।
मैं कह रहा हूँ डिले अभी भी है स्ट्रीम पर।
पता है, छोड़ो भाई, ये गेम के बाद मैं वैसे भी स्ट्रीम बंद करके एक और स्ट्रीम चालू करने वाला हूँ।
निकलो भाई बाहर निकलो। हाँ मतलब आ रहा है भाई।
क्या आ रहा है भाई, क्या फायदा हो कि फ्यूरिक्स पबजी खेल कर जब कुछ उखाड़ नहीं पाया, उससे अच्छा आरपी खेल ले।
पबजी कौन खेलता है भाई? अभी तो 4 दिन पहले तो इंस्टॉल करी, 4 दिन के लिए करी वो भी।
भाई बहाने तो नहीं रह सकता कि 4 दिन पहले वो सब।
वो एविल थोड़ा, इधर एविल को थोड़ा टीडीएम वीडियम सिखा रहा हूँ, उसके बाद वापस।
मैं तो बोलता हूँ स्टार्ट कर देते हैं 50।
डोमिनिक बाहर निकल गया, इनवाइट दे दे।
मैं मेरी जगह ले ली किसी ने।
गेमर बॉय आयुष, तो डोमिनिक पीसी पे ही है।
अब गेमर बॉय आसू है, आयुष
आ
नहीं
जाना
है।
लास्ट लाइन में, आ जा डोमिनिक।
पीछे आ जाता।
करते क्या चालू फिर?
हाँ कर दो
हाँ
भाई।
कर देते कर देते
कर दे।
अरे रुक जा, पास्कल 2-3 जन और आ रहा है।
ठीक है,
पास्कल
रुक जाओ।
वाह,
कोई और भी निकला
वो
शायद।
लियो वाले आएंगे,
मैं
लियो
तो
वाले।
नीचे गया।
अच्छा भाई एचएच की साइड में आ गया, मेरा प्रमोशन हो गया। मेरा फर्स्ट प्रमोशन हो गया।
मैंने जिंदगी में किसी को पैन नहीं किया है।
होते
हाँ, वो
होते
तो
बहुत हो
फ्यूरिक्स
गए।
करता है। नहीं वो फ्यूरिक्स करता है सिर्फ टीडीएम।
पैन तो भाई मैं करता हूँ भाई, टेडियम भाई। मैं 39 वाला हूँ तो भी पैन निकाल लेता हूँ भाई मैं, तो ऐसा हाल है। एचएच फर्स्ट रो खाली है। ठीक,
नहीं अब नहीं रहा।
प्रमोशन नहीं हो पाएगा अब तेरा केबल के साइड में।
और स्कूल ओनली है ना, सबको पता है ना।
अबे बहुत लोग वो मशेटे भी तो यूज करते हैं।
हाँ,
इक्वल डैमेज है क्या?
तो सारे नहीं कम रहता पैन का सबसे ज्यादा।
हाँ, तो
पैन
ही
की
है
ना।
भाई।
नहीं लोग मशेटे वो नाइफ जैसे वो है ना, चाकू जैसा।
अच्छा
एचएस बता जब वो आ जाए फिर स्टार्ट करेंगे।
स्टार्ट कर दे।
चलो
है
कर
तो
दो।
बहुत ज्यादा ऑनलाइन है तो स्टार्ट कर दो, छोड़ दो स्टार्ट कर दो।
कर रहा हूँ
स्पेक्टेट
start,
पे
ठीक
कौन
है?
बैठा है? स्पेक्टेट पे कोई
नहीं, जीरो है।
नहीं
नहीं
कोई
है।
नहीं है, जीरो है, जीरो।
कर ले स्टार्ट भाई।
स्टार्ट कर दे, डोनट स्टार्ट।
मेरे में तो बैठा था, पता नहीं
किधर करना
डोनट है
है?
क्या? ओके
कर दिया।
स्कूल पे सब कोई वीसी पे ही बैठ रहे हैं कि जा रहे बाहर गेम में?
बैठ
इधर है
इसी
भाई।
पे क्या था?
क्यों?
पैन फाइट ही तो है।
मैं तो नाचूंगा भाई, किसको ना
कोई इविल की तरह ट्राई हार्ड थोड़ी ना करता है।
भाई इविल को तो हम लोग ऐसे ही मार सकते हैं। फ्यूरिक्स
नॉक
को
कर
नॉक
देगा।
देगा।
क्या
स्कूल
मतलब
पे
है?
उतरना है, स्कूल पे उतरना है
ठीक है। अरे
सबको।
मतलब कौन से पार्ट्स में? अरे
क्या
कौन से
मतलब
वो वाले
है?
पार्ट में?
नहीं बिल्डिंग
स्कूल पे,
बिल्डिंग।
स्कूल पे।
एचएस एक बार प्लेन के ऊपर आ, एचएस प्लेन के ऊपर आ।
आ रहा हूं।
इमोट
मैं
कैसे करते हैं?
प्लेन जाता ही नहीं स्कूल के पास तो।
जा रहा है पर।
ये डोनेट तेरे को किसने बुलाया?
अबे
डोनेट,
हेलो,
ये व्हाइट वाला तू है ना? अच्छा इधर
इतने में आया।
क्या है तू?
भाई
ये तो व्हाइट में तू है?
इमोट कैसे
नहीं
करते
मैं
हैं?
ये इसमें कमांडर सेट।
किसमें?
अरे ये कौन सा सेट
मेरे
है?
पीछे मेरे पीछे
आ रहा हूँ।
जल्दी आ।
अबे सर नाम कैसे पता चला?
भाई गरीब लोग।
Get in the car.
भाई इमोट
सुन।
कैसे करते हैं?
ये पेन तू, ये पेन
नोट ऊपर में होगा, रिपोर्ट के ऊपर राइट कॉर्नर में।
बस ठीक है। अब
ठीक है।
पहचान में आ जाएगा,
ठीक है
पहचान में आ जाएगा
या-
दूसरे के। ये इविल
अबे
कौन
हेलो,
सा?
अबे वो छोड़। हेलो फ्यूरिक्स इविल तो पहुंच ही
हाँ।
नहीं पाएगा उधर तक।
अच्छा हाँ, लैंडिंग ही आती है फिर। डो लगाना चाहिए था यार, डोनट।
नहीं
सोलो बोला।
भाई सोलो।
रिवाइव कौन खेलेगा? स्कूल चला जाए।
भाई डीले लोग स्ट्रीम स्नैप करे, स्कूल पे भी नहीं आ गए।
भाई 3
कुछ
मिनट
नहीं
नहीं
है।
वैसे
स्कूल ओ
भाई,
बॉट का प्लेन था।
भाई
Wall पे बोल दो, wall पे
अगर मुझे पैन नहीं मिला प्लीज दे देना।
स्कूल में नहीं उतर पाएंगे।
नहीं पास्कल को मैं पहले मारूंगा, वो स्पेक्टेट करेगा उसके बाद।
बात तो सही
भाई मैं एफर्ट पुट कर रहा हूं। स्ट्रक्चर होगा भी नहीं, होगा भी नहीं।
इस बार आईफोन किसी के पास नहीं है।
अच्छा ठीक है
ईयरफोन में खेल रहे।
पास्कल हॉल पे बोलो ना स्कूल आने के लिए।
राजकल भाई,
पास्कल हॉल पे बोलो ना स्कूल आने।
भाई रास्कल बोल दिस।
भाई सब स्कूल आ जाओ, भाई सब स्कूल आ जाओ, ऑल स्कूल ऑल स्कूल।
रास्कल भाई
भाई पास्कल भाई
हैं?
हेलो भाई, आरपी से बाहर निकलो भाई, पबजी चल रही है। आरपी से बाहर निकलो, पबजी चल रही है।
क्या हुआ बताना, हम कॉल पे थे।
सुनो ना।
हाँ कौन सा कपड़ा है फ्यूरिक्स तेरा और हर्ष का?
तेरे को क्यों बताया, तेरे को क्यों जानना, अपना गेम से गेम खेलना भाई।
रुको भाई, हम ऊपर उतर जाएंगे छत पे एकदम, यहाँ पे कोई मार ही नहीं पाएगा, लेटे रहेंगे सब। हाँ भाई अब बता।
अबे एविल की ड्रेस कौन सी थी, मैं भूल गया। पर्पल वाली थी क्या?
मेरे सामने गाड़ी है, मैं चढ़ा दूं तो?
भाई कॉल आ रहा है भाई, आगे आना सारे कॉल ना।
बैन हैमर।
भाई लेवल 3 का हेलमेट मिल गया।
फर्स्ट किल मिला।
वो भी बहुत मशहूर है भाई लोंडे हुए।
भाई कुछ नहीं मिल रहा भाई।
वही देख रहा हूं
भाई
क्रोबार मिला मुझे
भाई भाई।
अरे भाई मेरे पीछे एक लौंडा भाग रहा है। एचएस बैकअप चाहिए भाई।
अबे नहीं
भाई
नहीं।
जी भाई, कूदते कौन मरता है?
कौन मरता है? लो
अबे लेटा हुआ है बंदा है इधर।
मेरा एक एचपी था पूरा, मर गया उधर, ऊपर से कूदे सबसे मर गया।
अबे ये हैरी लेटा हुआ था भाई बाहर फॉर सम रीजन।
तू भी मर गया क्या? पास
नहीं, मैंने मारा। तू जिंदा है ना?
हाँ भाई, ये गाड़ी लेके मेरे पीछे दौड़ रहा है। अबे साले
गाड़ी लेके आउट बैठना।
अरे हट भाई, बैंडेज लेके जा रही है।
मैं छुप गया भाई एक जगह।
भाई बैंडेज लेके जा रही थी भाी, मेरे पीछे पहले लेके आ रहे लौंडे।
कोई एक जन डीसी पे लाइव कर सकता है क्या? मुझे देखना है।
पास्कल ही कर सकते हैं।
मैं नहीं कर सकता अभी, तुझे मैं भाग रहा हूं, गाल फटी पड़ी है।
अरे बिठाना भाई।
नेट का नहीं है ना, नेट का नहीं है ना।
एचएस जिंदा है ना? एचएस
जिंदा हो, मेरे को कुछ नहीं
वुडन चेक
पाएगा।
पता है स्कूल के बाद?
हां रुक
चेक वुडन चेक
मैं आ रहा हूं गाड़ी लेकर तुम्हारे पास।
डोमिनिक मारना है डोमिनिक।
अब ये भाई
अरे तो आना किसी भी तरह।
इसको मारना साले को, इसी गाड़ी में बैठ
मिलते हैं ना पहले। आ तो वुडन चेक आ पहले। हां मैं करूँ, आ जा।
अच्छा
ठीक है तो रुक।
ये ले आ जा यार।
पूरे पैन लेके आ रहा, भाग। अरे वेस्ट क्या फेंक दिया उसको।
फ्यूरिक्स को ही मार दिया
भाई मैं क्या करूं? कौन था? नाम क्या था तेरा?
ये भाई, अबे भाई नूब हो क्या? हट, मैं डेथ रिप्ले दूंगा। अबे फेयर नहीं मारा भाई, हैक किया है भाई।
भाई सीधा हेड भाई पैन का। मैंने उसको
हम देखे किल देखे गया। नाइस
भाई ये हर्ष के पीछे बंदा भाग के आ रहा था, मैं गलत ही बुलाया उसको। अब रेड आ गया बंदा।
भाई मुझे कुछ नहीं मिला, वेपन दे दो भाई।
हर्ष को भी कुछ नहीं मिला वे पेन वैन।
अबे
भाई यार एक भी किल नहीं। अबे
ये विल ट्राई कर रहा होगा किसी कोना में, पक्की बात है।
मेरा मेन वेपन दिखा रहा है M16, क्योंकि M16 तो था ही नहीं
भाई तो कोई नहीं। भाई ये एविल कहीं ना कहीं कोने में बैठ के ट्राई कर रहा होगा, फिर जीत के बोलेगा ओ भाई मैं जीत गया।
हां भाई मुझे कोई पैन दे दो भाई।
पास्कल भाई को जो पैन देगा उसको फ्री आरपी।
पैन मतलब पैन से मारना नहीं है मुझे, पैन देना है मुझे।
आजकल तो इतने डील है उसमें भी चैट कहीं सुन के आएंगे।
वोल्ट पीछे मर गया।
ठीक भाई, ट्राई हार्ड करके भी नहीं लोग मर जीत पाते। माइक म्यूट करके डिस्कॉर्ड में
भाई नूब
भाई मार लीव नहीं कर दिया था 90 एफपीएस के लिए।
भाई नूब भाई कहते हैं नूब
भाई 1+ ले लेते हैं लोग, बट होता कुछ नहीं है।
दो गाड़ी लेके पूरा घूम रहा है इधर उधर।
क्या ही कर सकते हैं। अब आएगा ये कोई आया वीसी पे?
ये पास्कल वाइट कपड़ा पहना था, इसको मैं देखा था, मैं सोचा इसी को मारूं पहले।
अबे क्यों भाई, मुझे पैन तो दे दो एक भाई। हेलो
पैन मिली नहीं था शायद, मेरी पास्कल से फाइट हुई थी स्टार्टिंग में। अच्छा मैं पास्कल को देख रहा था।
ये कौन है ये बंदा
ऊपर जो पास्कल भाग रहे थे, बस इग्नोर कर रहा था।
भाई पास्कल के पास 3 लेवल का हेलमेट वेस्ट था।
क्या करूंगा इसका? इसके पास पैन है नहीं।
हाँ भाई कौन बचा है? फिर से लाइव करो जो बचा है, धीरे-धीरे एक-एक कर देखते रहूंगा।
बच्चा अभी कौन है? डोमिनिक बचा क्या?
स्कूल में घुस गए भाई गाड़ी लेके।
बोल्ट भी गिर के मर गया, क्या नूब है
भाई ना
अरे
भाई
मेरे
मैंने
को मेरा
देखे
1 एचपी था पूरा भाई, 1 एचपी था। वहां पे छत
भाई
पे
मैंने
था,
मुक्के से मारा बंदा।
मर गया। हम भी एक मुक्के से मारे देखो।
भाई
अबे
पता है
बंदा बैठा हुआ था
तो मैंने ही
स्कूल के
मारा
बाहर।
है।
हाँ पता है,
है?
फिजिक्स से तू मारा दिखा।
तेरे
हाँ
को मिला किल वो?
हाँ।
अरे माँ कसम इम्पोस्टर मार रखे भाई, सांप पाल रखे। भाई उसको एकदम से वो मुंह पे आ गया, वहां से निकलने की भी जगह नहीं थी।
ओ भाई,
पैन पड़ गया सीधा।
ओ भाई,
हाँ इधर ही
बचा
बैठो, इधर ही बैठे रहो। आ गया मार नहीं पाएगा।
स्क्रीन शेयर कर रहा है क्या कोई? अरे कोई स्क्रीन शेयर कर रहा है क्या? तो उठाना था ना
भाई क्या कर रहा है ये? ऑल पे बात करो पास्कल।
भाई पास्कल स्क्रीन शेयर, और मैं पास्कल की स्ट्रीम पे देख रहा था।
चल कूद के घुसा मार।
ये क्या चीज है?
घुसा मार।
फंस गए बंदे क्या? अच्छा उस पे पास्कल बाहर। समझा 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 समझ गया। ओ भाई वो भी फुल ट्राइड। पता है वो मार सकता है, वो गिरते हुए एक पैन चला देना हवा में तो शायद मर जाओ।
अरे थ्रो करके भी तो मार सकता है।
हाँ
अरे कहाँ है पास्कल भाई?
एविल की तरह नूबड़ा है पक्की बात। पास्कल अच्छी खासी पोजी थी
भाई क्या पोजी पे, मुझे पैन चाहिए भाई, मुझे मजे करने हैं भाई, क्या करूंगा रुक रुक के भाई।
अच्छा हर कोई एविल थोड़ी ना होता जो ट्राई करेगा। सही बात।
वही बात है, ये बहुत बहुत अच्छा बात किया आपने।
एविल नहीं है क्या वीसी पे?
पास्कल
Evil
ऊपर आ
गुस्सा
जा,
होके चला गया।
ऊपर फुल क्लियर है।
एविल माइक डोंट रे ट्राई कर रहा है क्या? मरा नहीं क्या अभी तक?
मर गया अंदर।
वो भाई बच्चे
इसके बाद ईवल और मेरा 1v1 है।
ऑन स्ट्रीम चौड़
चौड़
फेंक के मार रहा है आराम को।
डोनट तू भी जिंदा है?
हम्म।
पास्कल सब यहाँ से लूटेड होगा, किसी का डब्बा खोलना पड़ेगा। डब्बा देखो किसी का। ग्रेट
भाई इसमें पीछे कैसे देखते हैं भाई?
आई ऑल्ट दबा
आई
के।
बटन, आई
ऑल्ट
बटन।
ऑल्ट दबाओ।
नहीं दबा ले, कुछ नहीं दबा रहे, मैं जा रहा हूँ।
अब दबाओ
मैं मरने वाला हूँ,
सामने वाला क्रेट है, राइट वाला क्रेट
मैं
है।
मरने वाला हूँ।
ऑल्ट दबाओ ना।
हेल्थ लगाओ, नहीं है हेल्थ लगाओ।
यहाँ पे पास में है भाई।
आया
लूटो इसे।